In just moments, a new batch of Big Brother house guests will move into their new home and begin the most challenging game of their lives. Underhanded, unscrupulous, and unexpected. It's time for another summer of Big Brother.
It's a house like no other, where 52 cameras follow your every move, and 95 microphones capture your every word. Tonight, 13 complete strangers will enter this house, most with one goal in mind: to be the last one standing. Each week, they will vote to evict one of their own, until only one house guest remains to claim the $500,000 prize. And it all starts now on Big Brother.
Good evening, I'm Julie Chen. Welcome to Big Brother. For the first time ever, one house guest is not here to win. Meet the Big Brother saboteur. Their mission? Sabotage the other house guests and wreak as much havoc as possible. And you, America, can play a role. But first, who is the saboteur? See if you can figure it out. Just days ago, the house guests were each surprised with the key to their new summer home.
I'm a successful podiatrist. I'm a practicing modern Orthodox Jew, and if it affects my game plan, I don't care. I'm not going to compromise my Judaism.
I've lived in this small town my whole life. Even though I'm from this little place, I have a big city game, and I'm ready to get out of here.
I'm the most competitive person you'll ever meet. And I'm not gonna lie, the ladies love me. That's what's gonna take me far in this game.
Most people think I'm just a hot girl with big boobs, when actually I'm a chemist. But I'm gonna surprise everybody with how smart I am. And the boobs don't hurt either.
I've been a deputy sheriff for 8 years. And I've busted all kinds of bad guys and bad girls, and I'm gonna bust everyone in the house.
I really hope the other house guests are up to my standards. I don't really want to be around anyone who's gross or just plain old nasty.
I am a genius. I don't have the image of a genius, but I'm a member of Mensa. I'm gonna be smarter than any other people in the house. They'll never see me coming.
I know this game inside and out, and I will do whatever it takes to win. And being bisexual, I know what men and women want.
I'm used to getting my hands dirty on the ranch, so I'm definitely ready to get my hands dirty in that house.
I love Jersey, and I love meatballs and my mama. If you weren't my mother, I'd marry you. My strategy is none of your friggin' business.
I'm a swim coach. Yeah, I'm definitely used to dealing with all the high school drama, so it's prepared me perfectly for the Big Brother house.
Hi, I'm fun, I'm outgoing, I'm smart. So I will work them as men. I'm the life of everybody!
I have a PhD in communication studies. And my lesson plan includes lying, cheating, and backstabbing.
It's time to get an even closer look at the house guests. Let's bring them out. Welcome, house guests. Hey. Take a good look around you. The person standing next to you could be your new best friend, or they might just stab you in the back. Once you walk through that door behind you, you won't come out until you've either been evicted or won the $500,000 grand prize. The first four to enter the Big Brother house are Brittany, Reagan, Brendan, and Rachel. Please enter the house now. The next group to enter is Lane, Annie, Enzo, Kathy, and Andrew. And the final group to enter the Big Brother house is Monet, Hayden, Kristen, and Matt. Please enter the house now.
Who wants some champagne, you guys?
Oh my gosh, what a day.
Why don't we introduce ourselves to you? Yeah.
Kristen's hot. Every guy dreams about, hooking up with a model. It's gonna take me a week or two, but I'm gonna work my magic.
Hayden's very cute, my type. For sure. I would classify him more as cute and lovable, and that could turn into a sexy thing.
I'm Brittany. I'm 22. I'm from a small town in Arkansas that most people in Arkansas haven't even heard of, and I'm recently engaged.
Yeah. The best is I'm a deputy sheriff.
I have to watch out about the sheriff in town. In Jersey, we don't really like the law so much. If she gets out of hand, we're probably gonna have to take care of business.
To our least drama-filled day.
Wish you a wonderful summer.
House guests.
Hey, guys.
All here now.
No, of course not.
So I have a question for everyone. You all want to win this game, right?
Yes.
Yes. Really?
And have fun.
All of you want to win?
Yes.
Well, someone sitting among you is lying. That's because in a Big Brother First, there is a saboteur in the house. Their mission is to sabotage your game and wreak as much havoc as possible. Although he or she will be eligible to be head of household and win the power of veto, his or her goal is not to win the $500,000 grand prize. Instead, their objective is to make it to the halfway point. And if they complete their 5-week reign of treachery, they will collect $50,000.
Oh my God.
If they are evicted before the 5 weeks are up, they'll walk out of the house with nothing.
Well, there goes our drama-free night.
And you know what else I don't think any of us should do? Like, no accusing.
That's so sweet. She's out the first week.
It is time for your first head of household competition.
Wow.
Like, everybody was looking at me as the weak link in the chain, if you will. I lost my dignity on a slippery wiener.
I'm too high. I'm too high.
And Hayden sailing across. Congratulations, Red Team. Congratulations, Hayden. You are the first HOH of the summer.
I won the HOH week 1. It's bittersweet. I got a big target on my back. Huge.
Tonight, the saboteur is on his or her own without your help. So, we've provided a little assistance to get things started.
It was last season.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you kidding me?
Like, this cannot be right. When the lights first went out on us, I really thought it was a technical difficulty because it was so dark. You couldn't see your hand right in front of your face.
So when the lights first went off and I was making my way to the bedroom, I couldn't see at all. I really honestly just assumed that it was Big Brother telling us to get to bed.
Brendan, is it you?
It's me. I just want to go get my toothbrush and toothpaste. I'll be right back. I'm going to brush my teeth.
Is everybody in here?
If you weren't so afraid of the dark, you may have caught me. Thanks for making this sabotage so easy. I've padlocked the storage room door where all of your food and supplies are kept.
This is when it gets real, because someone has to be in here that did it.
I went and got my toothbrush and spent like 20 minutes trying to find the hand.
Drew, you were laying down here.
So I guess we're not getting dinner.
I honestly think that you, or the three of us, are the most intelligent players in this game.
I think so.
Oh, I have my master's degree in applied physics. I'm starting my PhD in biomedical physics at UCLA in the fall. My master's thesis was on physical chemistry.
Shut up.
Magnesium dibride.
Stop.
Superconductors.
So in love with science. I don't know how you can't think it's the most fascinating thing you've ever learned about in your entire life.
I'm also a member of the American Association of Physicists in Medicine.
I'm a member of the American Chemical Society.
ACS always sends me stuff. Yes.
Do you read Scientific America?
I get physics today.
Sorry. Oh my gosh.
When Brendan told me he was a physicist, I literally wanted to just like jump his bones. I was like, oh my God. Like, I literally just fell in love with this kid.
Love a girl who's intelligent, but even more, I love a girl who's into science. I was using X-ray analysis to look at the elemental composition.
Who knew? I felt very awkward, like I was watching my parents have sex. I mean, it was something I don't want to be a part of.
I don't want you going no time. I want to be with you in this house because I'll go crazy, bro. When you start a mafia, you got to go to the guy who's in charge, which was Hayden this week. We could run this thing, bro.
We definitely could.
Who do you like?
As far as personality?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maddie is legit.
Yeah.
Lane loves me. I love Lane. Me, you, Lane, and Maddie, right?
Do.
I convinced Hayden to hop on board because we do connect. So the next thing you gotta do is have some brains in this operation. I said, me, and you, and Lane.
Just to have stand-up guys around you, you know.
He's
like,
staying up.
that's what I'm saying. It's just cool to have.
I could sense that.
It goes against my greatest instincts right now to say that I trust anybody, but I do. I got this gut feeling that these guys got my back. I am going to venture to say we're the strongest alliance in Big Brother history.
Like, yo, I want to nickname the team. I want nicknames for everybody.
Yeah.
Bro, it's gonna be Big Brother history. We are gonna dominate. Nice. Every mafia needs some type of a muscle, which I call him Lane. He's like the size of a tree, this guy. Bro, nicknames real quick. I don't want to interrupt you guys. That's the Beast. The Animal. The Brains. The Meow Meow. It's me, the Meow Meow. I could be sneaky, but I play it nice and cool and calm. What's the name of the squad? The name of the team? Like, I thought the Brigade. We're the Brigade, bro. It's like we're like the A-team.
We formed this, alliance called the Brigade, and I have no clue what a brigade is. It came out of Enzo's brain, and he's from Philly or Jersey. I don't know where he's from, and you don't never know what comes out of his mouth.
What I'm thinking so far, it's like Brendan is unaccounted for the night it went dark. So I think put Brendan up. The closest person to him in the house is Rachel. So put them up together.
Put them up together. He's good with the ladies.
I think that's the best way to
Brendan
go
is the target.
right now. Brendan and Rachel, I don't really care if they're in a showmance or not. I just don't want them to be aligned together. It's better if, to squash that and get rid of it right away.
Who did that?
Saboteur.
When is that the strike of the saboteur? Just don't make a big deal about it. Like, I know it's bothering you, but you can't make a big deal about it. It just pisses me off because what did I do? It'll be fine. Just don't react to it.
Hey everybody, it's time for the nomination ceremony.
I've nominated you, Brendan, and you, Rachel, for eviction.
I'm a genius right now. I'm like a mastermind. If we form together like we're supposed to, and the chips fall where they're supposed to fall, forget about it. I mean, this house is gonna get torn apart.
Wanna go hang out by ourselves?
I was nominated and I have no idea why. Like, I think it's the worst case scenario that I could be on the block against Brendan. I do not want him to go home. Are you so serious right now?
You're gonna see me fight like nobody's business, so don't worry. If nothing else, you're not. It's gonna be me.
I am shocked. What the hell did you do? I guarantee somebody told him to put us up against each other.
You all right?
There's still the POV. And
after nominations, I went into Brendan's room to, make sure he knew nothing of the brigade and that, he knew that I had no role in the nominations.
Yeah, I'm just shocked.
I'm sad because I love Brendan and Rachel, but when I associate with Brendan and Rachel, I have to be really careful now because they're gonna put a huge target on my back.
I just gotta get my sweater, bro, man.
I'm sorry, you guys.
I definitely seen Annie trying to play everyone in this house, especially with Brendan and Rachel. It definitely looks suspicious there. I got to keep my eye on Annie, definitely.
that could not work out any perfect.
I really feel like those three, Brendan, Rachel, Annie, they have an alliance.
Enzo's telling me that Annie is in an alliance with Brendan and Rachel. So I need to watch what I say around Annie now because I can't let her screw up our plan to get Brendan out of the house.
Forget about it.
I'm still pissed. I am still pissed.
Well, if I'm in POV, I'll take you off.
I don't even know if I could let you do that, though, you know? So we get out of this house, you want to go on a date?
Yeah. I would love that.
Yeah? All right.
Why are you fearing?
Whoa. Oh, they make out?
Whoa. What's going on?
Yo. Oh.
They are. Oh my God.
I can kiss you yet.
Why is it?
I don't know.
You're too funny.
That's intense.
He's right now. Wow, damn.
He's so horny, it's retarded.
So they're on the block, they feel isolated, and then they go on the hammock and they're having a little makeout session over there. They got a huge target on their back, and their target is getting bigger.
Come on in. What's going on?
Not much. I was wondering if we could talk.
Yeah. All right, brother.
I'm here to knock out the weak players.
Yeah.
I'm here to knock out the Cathys. I would love, dude, for you and I come down final two. Or I would love for it to be like you, me, Annie, and one other person. You know, Annie, I honestly do trust.
He just confirmed what Enzo already told me. Annie, Rachel, and Brendan are in an alliance. We gotta get one of them out of the house.
It's time for the veto competition! Rachel, what's your word?
My word was chemistry. Rachel was dying to spell a word that had to do with science because, you know, she considers herself to be like some sort of brilliant scientist. In case you weren't aware, please. She makes her money right here.
That means, Brendan, you've won the first Power of Veto of the summer. You're welcome.
What a blunder today, man.
Yeah, it was a blunder.
What's the deal now? Getting rid of Rachel. If we pull back the and somehow get stopped.
So now we got the three-person alliance in the house with Annie, Rachel, Brendan.
That Brendan, Annie, and Rachel are working together. They're an alliance of three. If Brendan takes himself off the block, then the brigade has to figure out who's the better player to take out, Rachel or Annie. I say we backdoor Annie. Yo, some crazy just like went down. Yo, I think we need to make a brigade power move, yo. Straight up. Yo, I think if we put up Annie, Annie goes home. That's it. She's been lying the whole time, bro. It's enough everyone being nice to each other in this house. We need a little drama, bro.
Yeah, and Annie's a power player.
I'm telling you, she's the best player in this house.
It is a difficult decision to use the power veto on myself and still leave Rachel behind. I care a lot about her in the short time that I've gotten to know her, but again, this is about preserving yourself in the game, but I'm also trying to preserve her as well.
This is the veto meeting. Rachel and I have been nominated for eviction, but I have the power to veto one of the nominations. But I have decided to use the power of veto on myself. Hayden, since I have vetoed one of your nominations, you must now choose a new house guest as a replacement nominee.
Our replacement nominee is Annie. I'm sorry, Annie. I really am.
Oh no, I knew it was gonna happen. Lies, weave, evil webs. Brittany.
This veto meeting is adjourned.
I'm so happy for Brendan. He's safe for another week. So now all we have to do is fight so that I can stay in the house.
Rachel, Annie, eventually they both need to go. Right now, all that matters is keeping the brigade a secret and keeping it strong.
Annie said something that didn't even make sense about tangling an evil web. Clearly the girl's a total psychopath. She's not all here. She's not playing with the full deck of cards.
Oops, sorry. I got upset with Brittany because I have a sneaking suspicion that she was going around telling people that I had an alliance with Brendan and Rachel. I'm pissed. Thank you. You, Brittany.
Looney Tunes Annie was after me like a freaking rabid mountain lion. I'm gonna be sleeping with one eye open, I tell you that.
Have fun next week.
Right?
No. Because I'm going home. We know. Your girlfriend's gonna stay here and I'm gonna go home. That's the deal. I lashed out at Brendan because Brendan was the closest person in the house to me, and I felt he was protecting Rachel and not me, and it really hurt my feelings because I felt betrayed. I guess our alliance is off, Brendan. Boo. So glad we had one.
That's it. Beginning to end, man. The brigade is running the house. Everything could not be going better. It's almost comical. When Annie's looking all crazy like that, it just basically ensures that she's going to go out this week, which is exactly what the brigade has in plan, so that's great.
She's got to go. Nothing beats the brigade. That's it.
Welcome back to Big Brother. 13 days ago, a saboteur moved into the Big Brother house and began a reign of treachery. So, who is this mysterious house guest? It's time to find out.
Hello, America. I'm the saboteur. I bet you didn't see that one coming. Oh! My first act of sabotage was to padlock the storage room door. But I was not so lucky making my way back into the living room.
Sorry.
Oh, wait.
How you doing?
I can't even set a hand in front of my face. For my second sabotage, a viewer wanted me to put tape over someone's face on the memory wall.
It is time for the first live vote of the summer to begin. Neither nominee is allowed to vote. Hayden, as current head of household, you will only vote in the event of a tie. Right. One at a time. The rest of you will enter the diary room and cast your vote to evict by a vote of 10-0. Annie, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Yes.
Just so you know, we just informed America that you were the saboteur.
Oh. You know what? I really do believe the reason I'm here is because I tried to play twice the game in half the time.
Your housemates taped some goodbye messages.
Okay.
Let's listen.
Okay.
As a friend, I'm gonna let you know that those ill-fitting flats have got to go, and it might be a good idea to toss the silver eyeshadow while you're at it.
Really wanted you here, and I didn't want to get rid of you. I never wanted to choose between you or Rachel. And I hope that when we get out of this house that we can really be friends, because I think you're an amazing person.
I am so happy to see you leave. You tried to come in between me and my man like he would ever pick you over me, please.
Oh, let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
Wow, that's nice. Brendan tried to flirt with me, and I declined. And coincidentally, 24 hours later, he had a showmance. So she should be really proud of herself that she got my sloppy seconds.
Welcome back to Big Brother. It's time for the live head of household competition. House guests, the power is up for grabs. Rachel, congratulations. The answer is 330. You are the new head of household. Hayden, pass on that key to the HOH bedroom.
I am so excited. Are you kidding me? Me and Brendan get to stay together for a whole week, and we're safe.
We were so freaking close, and we let some idiot who wasn't even smart enough to put on pants before the competition win.
Oh my God, oh my God. Obviously, I was exhilarated when Rachel won. I mean, there's no question, because I don't think I'm a target in her mind.
Andrew looked like a kid on Christmas or Hanukkah, whatever. Dude, if you're in with them, act like you're not, because now everybody thinks you are. He's made the target a little bigger on his back.
Rachel's HOH, and Rachel doesn't like me. I don't like Rachel. This doesn't look good for me.
I can't use this HOH power for revenge. I need to use it to get Brendan and I as far as we can in this game.
Brittany, but it was so fake, you know?
Well, I already know what I'm gonna do.
Any decision that I make, I'm gonna make with her, and any decision she makes, she's gonna make with me. Because I would do the exact same thing if I was up there with HOH.
Rachel came out and announced her HOH room. I really just kind of wanted to shoot myself in the face. But I thought, whatever, I will follow her flapping butt cheeks all the way up the stairs into her room.
That's me and my sister when we were way little.
Her room was stupid. And then she holds up her bottle of tequila like she just won the $500,000 grand prize. Woo! Tequila! Oh my God! Oh my God! I mean, this is embarrassing.
What are you up to?
What's going on?
Is that a birthmark right there?
Yeah. Birthmark, supposedly.
Look at this one.
It's the place that you were stabbed in your previous life.
Dude, how hot is she?
Kristen's hot, man. I'm attracted to her. I don't know if she's reciprocating it quite yet. She's hard to read because she's so mysterious. You know, it's hard to tell what's going on in her head.
So what else about you should I know?
I don't know what else to say, but it's true. I like spending time with Hayden. Hayden and I have very, very good chemistry.
We just can't paint the showman's picture. Even if you want to. Just totally kidding. That was a joke.
I know.
I hate him. I'm gonna go chop him in the stomach. I know, it's so gross. Like,
I think I got sick in January. I had to get like 3 IVs from being too dehydrated from drinking too much.
this is a joke.
Shocker.
I needed an IV of tequila just to even stay alive. Like, it was crazy.
Monet is the only girl in this house that I can even stand to be around. And I think that we make an awesome pair.
I went up to Rachel. My goal is to keep myself safe, keep the brigade safe, and keep the hottie Kristen off the block. If I would have put somebody else up against you, there's a chance you would have went home.
I feel like you saved me. Like, you are the reason I'm here. Who are people that you would think that would put you up?
Brittany. I think Brittany would possibly put me on the block.
I feel like they're being so catty. I feel like she's gonna do and say whatever it takes.
Hello, house guests. Hope you enjoyed my latest sabotage, but unfortunately, it's
Going to be my last. That's right, guys. It's me. So, good job getting me out. It was fun while it lasted, and can't wait to see you guys outside of the house. Good luck, and no hard feelings.
Annie being the saboteur is crazy. I was wrong. I don't even say that too much, but I was totally wrong.
I am not the saboteur!
There are a few people that I think that if they had the opportunity would put me and Brendan back up on the block. So they're the people that I want to target for this week. Hey everybody, it's time for the nomination ceremony. I've nominated you, Monet, and you, Brittany, for eviction.
The brigade is safe. The girl I like is safe. Things are looking up. I couldn't be any happier.
I don't like Rachel. I think that maybe Rachel feels threatened by me, but my initial reaction was to punch her in the face, but obviously I couldn't do that, so I refrained.
Big surprise. This sucks. It was strictly personal. She just doesn't like us. It's just hard because I felt like I was nice to her. I have never said one bad thing about her. Well, I've never said one bad thing to her. stupid hooker.
I told me and Enzo, like, oh man, we're the only two married people in this house. That's why I was asking, like, are you married?
You want to know,
Man. She actually, right before her 22nd birthday, she came down with this this condition that it's like a bone condition. My strategy coming into this house was tell everybody that my wife had a disease. It only affects like 0.9 in a million people. It's like less than 1 in a million. Basically, if you do like an MRI, it looks like candle wax going on the bone, then it starts bowing. It's the cortex of the bone. The disease I gave my wife was called melorrheatosis. It's something I heard about on a health television show. There's a surgery you can do, but in the healthcare system, they say it's not necessary, so it's not covered. It costs like exorbitant amounts of money, this is sort of why I'm here, pretty much. Just to be abundantly clear, my wife does not have melorrheatosis or any disease for that matter. I am saying this lie to help me win Big Brother. Baby, I love you. It's horrible. Seeing her go through it. Who would vote out a guy who's just trying to save his wife's leg? There's a certain... I'm trying not to think about her because I'm in the middle of this game, but like, you know, leaving her at home, it kind of... My parents...
But how can you not, you know? A lot of us are in here to play for ourselves, and I feel like Matt is here to play for his wife. And I appreciate the fact that he's not just here for selfish reasons.
I swear to God, if this lie and this sympathy takes me to the $500,000, I will make a sizable donation to the foundation for this disease, just as a thank you for letting me exploit it and use it a little bit.
Big Brother Stock Exchange. I would never wipe my face with a real dollar bill. That's sickening. I mean, most of those, let's face it, come out of strippers' G-strings.
Meaning Brittany, you are the winner of the Golden Power of Veto.
14 seconds, man. I came so close to winning the veto. That's like one quickie with the wifey, man.
Hey guys.
Hi.
So, I want to make sure that you are going to vote Monet out. Because the person I put up is a very big risk.
This is such a tough decision for me. In the end, I just want Brendan to be happy, but I don't want Monet and Brittany coming for me either. So if I could put Andrew up as a pawn and make sure he's safe, I think that's my best option to make everybody happy.
Are you not sure about this, Matt?
I'm biting my tongue to even say this, but I think you have a better shot of even putting me up. If you really want Monet out. Well, I know this is a monster-sized risk I'm taking here, but it is a win-win situation. I get the trust of Brendan and Rachel, and on the other hand, I am the hero of the brigade. I'm putting my neck out on the line, so everyone benefits here, particularly myself.
What do you want in return?
During the POV speech, make it pretty clear
that you're
Matt,
a pawn.
I'm putting up as a pawn. I hope, like, be explicit.
Yeah.
I want Monet to leave. She wants to put Andrew up, but I volunteered myself to be put up as a pawn.
Matt offered himself as a pawn. There's no chance I would ever volunteer to be a pawn. But, you know, he did it. We all feel good about it. I think it's a good move for the brigade.
You're safe. You sure? I swear on anything. You swear? I guarantee it. Guarantee it.
That type of loyalty is huge. It shows that he's definitely down for the brigade and that he wants to make it to the Final Four.
I do not want Matt to go up.
We need Matt to go up.
We have the opportunity right now.
It's too risky. Andrew is a ally. He will fight for us. He wins HOH. We're guaranteed. Guaranteed. Don't even question.
How do you know at the point where we can put someone up and no matter what happens, we don't piss anyone off? Who volunteers to be? Are you kidding me? Are you not seeing this right now? And if Andrew does go, Brittany and Monet are going to be so thankful that we are guaranteed.
You're on fire right now because you're trusting two girls.
I do not trust them, Brendan. I don't.
Then why would you keep them around if you don't trust them?
Rachel's making a huge mistake by wanting to put up Andrew. If we put up Matt, we're going to guarantee that Monet is going home. We put up Andrew, we risk losing one of our best allies in this game. I just hope on this one that Rachel makes the right decision.
Hey everybody, it's time for the veto meeting. I have chosen to use the veto on myself.
My replacement nominee is Matt. I've been working to make sure that you're being used as a pawn.
I'm on the block this week, and most people would be freaked out by that. But I'm a diabolical super genius, and I know that not only am I safe, but I have just earned the trust of the entire house by doing this.
The plan was for Andrew to go up on the block against Monet because nobody would be sad to see him go, but Rachel put up Matt. Now, Monet has a 95% chance of going home.
I went with Matt over Andrew because this way, Monet gets the hell out of this house. I don't trust her. She's coming after me and Brendan. She's gotta go.
Kristen and I have a secret showmance that resembles a 3rd or 4th grade crush. People in a showmance don't make it far in this game normally, so we're keeping it completely on the down low. Nobody needs to know about it. Hopefully nobody will know about it, and we can just keep doing our thing. So attracted to you, it is unbelievable.
I am developing true feelings for Hayden. There's something there, and I can't fight it.
Nobody can know.
Who do they think they're fooling, Hayden and Kristen? I mean, I'm 5 feet away, supposedly sleeping, and they were smooching and putting their tongues down each other's mouths. I'm hearing everything they're revealing to each other.
I had such a bad week. I wasn't supposed to say this, but maybe it's good that you know too. Matt volunteered to go up as a pawn because I wanted to put Andrew up. He said, if you want to get Monet to go home, then you need to put me up. And I was like,
said this?
He said, I will go up as a pawn and I will not come after you and Brendan.
Matt's playing the game, Rachel. He has been acting like he is so pissed at you for putting him up. Like, pissed.
I was pissed because I told Brendan that Matt was gonna talk smack about it. He was gonna play both sides. So I decided that the best thing to do was to call a house meeting and get some answers.
Hey, I know you guys are busy, but would you mind if we had a house meeting really quick? All right, so I feel like someone is playing both sides of the house right now. Matt approached me and said, hey, if you want Monet to go home, then use me as a pawn.
I mean, you guys...
Those were your exact words, Matt.
You think whatever you want to think.
Did you or did you not tell Brittany that you were shocked that we put you up, that you thought that we were idiots, and that you're coming right after us and you want to seek your revenge?
Yes. You two are certainly a target for me next week, and if anyone in the house thinks that you shouldn't be a target for them next week, they're idiots for sure.
It's open.
Nothing I'm saying.
You were trying to play both sides.
What side am I playing? Is anyone here of an alliance with me?
I don't know what's going on as far as like sides.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't
What
know if there's
side?
any alliances. I don't know what's
Is
going on
anyone here?
Thank you, Matt. Thank you both. It is time for the live voting to begin.
I vote to evict Matt.
I vote to evict Matt.
By a vote of 7-2, Matt, you're safe. Monet, you've been evicted from the Big Brother house.
The reason I didn't vote to keep Monet here was the house was shifting towards Monet leaving the house. So if we went against the house, again, it kind of puts a little bit bigger target on our back.
Monet, I think that you're a little bit cliquey and super catty. You try to break up me and my man, and if you ever had a boyfriend or someone that you care about, then you would know that that's the dumbest move that you can make.
I am so gonna miss sitting in the backyard and talking with you about how high-waisted Kristen's pants are and how skanky Rachel's dressing every day and how annoying her laugh is and all the things we could do with her hair extensions.
I might have sealed my fate when I voted for Matt. I vote to evict Matt. But that's okay. I'm going to do what I want to do because it's me voting and no one's going to tell me how to vote.
Welcome back to Big Brother. It's time for the live head of household competition.
Mentally, I could have been on for 5 hours, and then I couldn't rebalance myself. It felt like someone pushed me off from the back.
Is there any way that Matt and I can just like talk
Privately?
Yeah. I actually trust Matt. I know that there's been a cloud of suspicion over his head this week, but we have bonded. We've talked a lot about his wife and our respective lives. I think he's a really good, solid guy. For them to leave and then me just to be like, oh, I fell, would look horrible for me.
You don't have to give it to me. I'm totally fine. I think I can do this all night. So if you want to play it out, we can play it out too. I don't really care.
After Matt wins, still we got to keep the brigade a secret, so inside I'm saying, Matt, I want to punch you in the face, but in a good way. Good job, man.
This is the worst case scenario. Matt winning basically puts a huge target on our back. Really, I just want to go be with Rachel and not talk to anybody for a while.
Who wants to see my head household room? My kitty, my parents. Oh, my wife.
Where's Stacy? Where's Stacy?
I was taken at a bar that we used to go to. Can we read this?
Yes.
All right. If you're reading this, that means that you've won HOH. Words cannot express how insanely proud I am of you. I'm in great hands and I'm staying strong and holding it together. Everyone has been so amazingly supportive, helpful, and caring. I'm even getting home-cooked meals. That's such good news.
That's such good
Everyone misses you.
Hearing Matt read his letter put a new perspective of his wife's disease, and I'm really sorry that I doubted it before.
That feels good. So my wife writes me a letter from home. She talks about she's feeling better and everyone misses her and is taking care of her. Everyone in the room took that as talking about her disease. So it totally helped on my lie. Everyone's buying it and it's working perfectly.
Congrats.
About time. Just throw it
Yo,
out.
big up.
Throw it out, dude.
Big up to Maddie right here, yo.
Brigade.
Yo, you
We
can't
finally
deny
catch
it.
a break. Of course I'm gonna listen to the brigade. They have their opinions on what I should do involving Brendan and Rachel, but Kathy tried to vote me out, so Kathy's kind of on my radar personally.
One of them deserved to go home because they tried to do you dirty that day, bro. This is gonna get serious.
We have to be really, really careful.
What do you mean?
Obviously, I'm loyal to the brigade, but Kristen is someone special, and I'm gonna do everything I can to keep the both of us safe in this game.
Like, I like Kristen like every night they're with each other. She's
Kristen
doing her thing.
is, there's been stuff about Kristen and Hayden.
As friends, long line friends.
Anything to Hayden.
Yeah.
But they look exactly alike.
Yeah.
If you look at the
Like
pictures.
siblings or something?
And they have the same birthmark.
Could be cut.
Nuh-uh.
On the stomach.
They could be cousins. Cause I was like this. I goes, hey, how come you didn't hook up with her? She goes, nah, she's a cool girl. I was like, yo, but you are always with each other every night.
Whoa. This is like our own movie.
Okay, you be Brendan and I'll be Rachel. So what are you thinking we should do tonight?
My abs.
Babe, your abs don't need any more work. They're perfect.
My back.
Oh, you look so good when you do that, babe.
Abs.
Babe,
Did I tell
I
you?
need to
I
have a
do
serious
love you.
conversation.
Serious. My face.
Babe,
My back.
I just...
My abs now. Oh, my face.
Examinations the next day are the worst.
Oh, they're horrible.
No rest for the wicked in this house.
No.
At this point, Brendan and Rachel are desperate. They're gonna do whatever I need them to do. So either I put them both up now, one of them's definitely going home, or I kind of use them to my advantage, maybe make some deals. It's a win-win situation for me. There's no good reason for me not to put the both of you up.
Matt, you were never, ever a target. Ever until that stupid house meeting.
I wish you would have talked to me. Here's my proposal to you. I will not put you guys up. You guys will both compete next week. You don't put me up. If I'm not putting you up this week, I'd like at least initial nominations. You leave me alone next week, you know?
Don't put us up. I'm fine with that.
It's the only thing I can do right now that gives you both a chance to stay in the house.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks.
Hey everybody, it is time for the nomination ceremony. I've nominated you, Kathy, you, Andrew.
Yeah, Maddie better have a backdoor plan ready to go here. You know, we got to break up the super couple here with, you know, Brendan and Rachel.
Everybody thinks I'm crazy right now for not putting up Brendan and Rachel as my nominations. But this is my HOH, so I don't really care what they think. I need to do what I need to do to win $500,000.
Are you gonna try and backdoor Brendan and Rachel?
I don't know. I mean, whatever you guys think. I'm open to either.
We just got to make sure that everyone in the house knows that they got to use veto.
There's no reason to not do that. So I was toying with the idea of backdooring Brendan originally, but after talking to the brigade, it sounds like everybody wants that to happen. So if the opportunity presents itself, I think that might be a good idea to do. Hey everybody, it's time to pick players for the veto competition. As HOH, I will pick first. Brendan.
Lane.
Rachel.
The only two people I didn't want to get picked to play in the power of veto are Brendan and Rachel. Both of those names got picked, and now the plan to backdoor Brendan is in serious jeopardy.
$148 eyeballs. Congratulations, Brendan. You have earned the point and the power of veto.
I won the power of veto. Do you know what this means, America? I'm not going anywhere. Rachel's not going anywhere. The people that are trying to get us out of this house are not winning. We are.
Time to figure out plan B.
Matt, you idiot. You're supposed to be the brains of the operation, and this is your genius plan? Brendan or Rachel could have been going home this week. Instead, they're both safe, sweet, and sound.
Yeah, it was a mess. I mean, it was your plan.
My plan was a mess.
I just, separately, I know I trust you, and hopefully Kathy is the target. If we all wanted to get who obvious to pair out, just put them up. One of them was gone.
I wanted to get Brendan out, and putting them two up,
you're gonna
they
get
both
one
play
out.
the veto.
Right, but you're gonna get one gone.
But I wanted Brendan out. And I never thought that both of them would be playing the veto anyway. In hindsight, you're right. It was stupid. It was a blunder.
For me, it looks like you're going after me.
No, it was greedy. It was greedy. I swear on all that is good and holy, it was never to get you or Kathy out.
I like Andrew and I like Kathy as well. I don't want to see either one of them go home. But I'm smart enough to know that if I were to use the power of veto on either one of them, there's a good chance that Rachel could get backdoored in this.
Hey everyone, it's time for the veto meeting. I have decided not to use the power of veto.
I barely have enough money to feed my family, you know? I mean, I had to walk around high school pregnant, and you can imagine what people called you.
I've seen over the past few days that Kathy and Kristen have been hanging out a lot more often, and I think Kathy could be working Kristen, you know, to keep her in the house.
If you end up leaving here, it's gonna be really hard for me because honestly, you're like the only person I can relate to.
Kristen hasn't said even 2 words to me since the veto meeting, and I resent that I don't also get the emotional support. Since you're both there, you can hear it. Don't play me like a fiddle. I know you're playing me. Don't do it anymore. Just all I'm saying.
I don't appreciate that at all. We're gonna have a nice little chat.
You either not doing that confirmation. Okay, so just remember, is that what you're saying? You don't have to?
What do I have to say to you right now? I have to be there for a friend, regardless. I knew she was gonna be stuck to me like glue, because she doesn't have anybody else in this house.
She has me. Who do I have? Who do I have? Who do I have?
She doesn't feel comforted.
Who do I have? Who do I have for
Come
comfort?
to me. I'm always there for.
Be careful.
Yeah, you be careful too.
What the was that? This is unbelievable.
So I was kind of leaning towards keeping Andrew in the house.
What are you talking about?
So, like, it's not just who you vote off, it's who you leave in the house sometimes, too.
Yeah.
We could leave a target that takes the eyes off of us.
Yeah, so it's like, do we keep Kathy because she's useless? Yeah, she's useless, but she's not gonna win.
Andrew, Kathy, in just a few moments, your housemates will cast their votes to evict live. But before they do, you each have one last chance to plead your case.
I absolutely love all of you. My job taught me integrity and loyalty, and I refuse to break any of that. And if that gets me out of the house, it gets me out of the house, but I'll be me.
Thank you, Kathy. Andrew, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm in a rush. Cutie patootie daddy, I love you. I have to talk fast. Everybody thought I was going after Brendan and Rachel. There's a reason why I wasn't. Is there someone else in this house that have a stronger relationship? It's a romantic relationship. It's Kristen and Hayden. You need help to get this relationship out. When I was in the Taj room sleeping at night, these guys would get together. Kristen would get into the bed. They would do massages. They're kissing. They're doing more. The difference is that these people are out. These two are not out. You have to break up two alliances in this house.
Oh my God, the worst thing I could have ever imagined happened. We were so careful to not be the second showmance in the house, and it came out today, and it came out hard.
No way, this whole time I thought they were cousins, but now I found out they're kissing cousins.
Everything was going perfectly. I had the brigade in my back pocket, Kristen wrapped around my finger, and Captain Kosher, he ruined my entire game. Now I'm gonna have to work my freaking tail off just to stay around for another week.
Not your chance to talk. It is time for the live voting to begin. By a vote of 8-0, Andrew, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Andrew is basically the third wheel in our relationship. So now it's just Rachel and I, and we are fighting the rest of the house.
Frankly, Andrew, I'm not really that sad to see you go. Ain't nobody gonna get between me and my man, Andrew, and especially not another man. Ew.
House guests, the power is up for grabs. The goal is to be the first person to buzz in with the correct answer. Answer correctly, you stay in the game, and your opponent is knocked out. You will then choose the next two house guests to face off. Hayden, who would you like to see face off next?
Brendan and Rachel.
Rachel, pick the next two people to face off.
Kristen and Hayden.
Pick the next two people to face off.
Kathy and Rachel. Kristen and Enzo. Rachel and Reagan.
Rachel, the correct answer is HOH. Congratulations. For the second time this season, you are the new head of household. Matt, give her that key.
Flirters, you better grab a life vest. Kristen.
Yeah, I'm such a floater.
Really, what competitions have you won? During the HOH competition, Kristen clearly was targeting me. She obviously didn't want me to win HOH. And I heard you and Hayden making out last night. What you guys all
Why would we ever do something so stupid in the room with you?
Why would I lie about that? Why do you
ever
stop
trying to hide
us under
something?
the
I think that we're
bus?
smart enough to not do it around you.
Why?
Because
you're so smart, Kristen?
Yeah,
Because you have a fashion degree?
Yeah.
And you are because you have a chemistry degree? String a sentence together without using the word like, will you?
2 HOHs, Kristen. You had just as much of a chance to win as I did, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
And you lost them both.
So what?
It was fantastic. I just bought a ticket. I'm front row, and I want some popcorn. I want a Coke. I want to shh the guy next to me because I want to see everything happen.
Never have said anything bad about either one of you.
Sure.
And out of everybody in this house,
Sure.
I was probably the last one up until
That's why you told her that
recently.
you would put, if you were up, you would put us.
I never said that.
You totally
When
said that to my face.
When you asked me, I said I wasn't sure because you know what? I don't lie.
Attitude.
I do
Stop
not
your
lie.
cool girl attitude and your little temper tantrums, Kristen.
Sorry.
Wow.
Don't wow anything, Kristen.
Phenomenal. And the irony of them being in a boxing ring is not lost on me, okay?
Kristen specifically told me she was going to put us up.
When you said that to me, I said I wasn't sure what I was going to do because every
not
day
say that.
Let's just stay far away. I do want to watch, but no, it's crazy. Haha, so the claws have come out. Two girls fighting at each other. This couldn't be better for me personally. I mean, people don't even know I'm in the house at this point, and I am sitting pretty safe as can be.
I feel embarrassed, though.
Looks like we got 2 left feet, every one of us. He's up with Kristen.
Yeah.
She doesn't know about us.
I don't think so, no. Hayden and fight another day, dude.
We got to get Kristen out of here so Hayden can get his head back into the game and the brigade can start running things again.
Who wants to see my HOH room? Oh, really?
It nauseates me so much to know that Rachel is HOH for a second time. I didn't want to be a part of it.
Oh, this is a real nice picture. Oh, you a natural blonde. Spice World! Oh! Oh, the Spice Girls. Oh, that's a great CD. Yo, you got a new remote! Oh! You gotta kiss up to Rachel. She's the HOH. It sucks.
Oh my God, who wants to listen to Spice World?
I love that CD! Who wants to see my HOH room? Nobody. In fact, we'd rather hang ourselves. But guess who's most excited? Me.
I'm on camera. One of my duties as head of household is to nominate 2 people for eviction.
I'm 99.9% sure I'm going up. Hopefully, Hayden and I aren't up together, and I'm just going to fight to stay here.
Hey everyone, it's time for the nomination ceremony. I've nominated you, Kristen, and you, Hayden, for eviction.
Hayden better not mess up this good thing we got going for the brigade. Whatever Kristen is to him, his sister, girlfriend, boyfriend, I don't know. Just get rid of it, Hayden.
Rachel nominated Kristen and I because she thinks we're coming after her. Everybody's coming after you. Nobody likes you or Brendan. Every time I talk to Rachel, I tend to throw up in the back of my mouth.
Oh my God.
Wizards of Pinball.
Oh.
Let round 1 begin. Brittany, you're up first.
Brittany, you are up next. Why do you have to be so dramatic? You're a homo sapien, Brendan. You're not a wizard.
Hippie tard. You have earned the privilege of wearing the hippie tard for 1 full week. Would you like to keep the hippie tard or trade?
I'm going to trade for the power veto. I'm sorry, Kristen. I have to. I have to take the veto from Kristen. My safety is my #1 priority.
Solitary confinement.
You have just earned 24 hours of solitary confinement. Would you like to escape the craziness of the Big Brother house and keep solitary confinement, or trade it?
I'd like to trade with Hayden for the power of veto.
Congratulations, Brittany. You have won the power of veto and are the Wizard of Pinball.
Who wants to see my hippie tard? Oh my gosh, Kristen looks ridiculous. This costume is so much worse than I ever would have thought that it would be.
That's hilarious.
A minute seems like an hour. Time is just ticking so slow. I'm bored out of my mind. You know, it's a brutal situation.
Brigade gets the animal back today.
We gotta let the animal out today. And he's hungry in there.
Yeah, the animal's hungry in there, yeah.
You know, I don't know what he looks like.
You better come out with like a full-grown beard. I want a beard, maybe like missing a tooth. You know what I mean? I want him to come out rugged.
Thinking about using the POV.
I don't know.
If you make the move and Kathy goes up, you have Kristen and I having your back till the end.
If I knew that Kathy would go up, I would do it.
I feel like this is a win-win situation for me because I saved Hayden, so I'm gonna have his loyalty. Kathy won't be upset with me because I'm not the one who put her up on the block, Rachel was, and I know I could sit pretty for weeks and weeks and weeks.
What is going on?
Did Hayden ask you for you to use the POV?
Yeah. Hayden's not the target anyways.
No.
So if Hayden comes off of the block...
But then who do we put up?
Yeah.
The only person I can put up is Kathy without pissing off the house.
If you still wanted Kristen to go home, she still would.
You think over Kathy, though?
Yeah. Like.
What if I were to put up someone else? Lane?
I don't like floaters in this game at all. You don't know where they stand. They're dangerous players. I would definitely say Lane is kind of a floater.
I don't know.
Lane? No, who said anything about Lane? I do not want Lane to go up on the block. Now that Lane's name has been used, I'm gonna have to rethink this.
Hey everyone, it's time for the veto meeting. I have decided not to use the power of veto.
Ultimately, I couldn't use the power of veto because I couldn't risk that Rachel would put Lane up instead of Kathy. I don't want to lose any of the allies that I already have. It just worked out best for my game.
What just happened? Brittany was supposed to pull me off the block, and Kathy was gonna go up in my place. Something went wrong. Somebody got to Brittany.
Yeah. Are you guys okay?
I'm gonna go outside and smoke it.
You guys alright? I don't want to be like bothersome, but I just feel really bad. 100% going to use the veto. And I went upstairs to talk to Rachel, and she told me she would put up Lane. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I understand. I guess I'll let you guys have some time to talk.
Later, Britt.
Will you hand me an extension or two?
Just two?
Oh my gosh.
Brendan and Rachel are in the backyard, so we decided to go hang out in Rachel's HOH room.
There's got to be a way to do this. It can't be that hard if she can figure it out, right?
I just want to do like a reenactment.
And of course, you can't hang out in Rachel's HOH room without making fun of her. Floaters get a laugh Kristen! Tequila! Who wants to see my HOH room? Is everybody here? More tequila? Busted.
We were coming downstairs to show you, but you ruined it.
When I walked into the HOH and saw Brittany and Matt, I was like, hilarious!
Floaters, grab a life vest! Kristen!
Earlier today, Hayden told me that he was completely fine with having me campaign against him, and that raised a red flag for me because the only way that I can think of that he knows that he has these votes is if he was in some kind of alliance that I don't know about. I think it's really strange how he's not campaigning at all.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
Matt, Lane, Enzo, and Hayden work out together all the time. And I'm thinking that something has already formed. Do you see where I'm going with this?
I do.
Hayden may very well be part of a budding friendship, possible alliance of men who are picking off weaker players. And if that's the case, then my shelf life in this house may be very limited.
It is time for the live voting to begin.
Vote to evict Hayden.
By a vote of 6-1, Kristen, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Oh boy.
I don't know if the brigade thought I was starting to turn and be with Kristen. They may have. I don't want to see her go, but now I got to put all my trust and loyalty into the brigade because that's the only way I'm going to make it to the end.
Kristen, you are the definition of the word bitch. Who do you think you are trying to talk to Brendan behind my back? Don't ever try to get between me and my man. My man doesn't get manipulated by trifling hoes like you.
I want you to know and hear it from me that Matt, Enzo, Lane, and myself are in an alliance called the Brigade. But I want you to know if I would have had to choose between you and the Brigade, I would have chosen you. I'm going to miss you a lot. Goodbye.
I knew that I was the only one voting for Kristen, and last time I had the one straight vote, it took me straight to the block. But I don't care if there's repercussions to it. You do what's right. You can't be a puppet in here.
House guests, the power is up for grabs.
We're all waiting for Brendan to drop. If Brendan drops, the brigade knows we're all safe. We know who's going up.
So I got the beast and the animal on my side. And for some reason, the brains are the last one standing. I'm getting a little fed up that the brains always has to be the one picking up the weight on the physical endurance competitions.
Holy cow.
What just happened? How did this happen again? How did the scrawniest, weaseliest dude in the house win another endurance competition?
What kind of game are we playing here?
Back and forth. See you next week.
The Brigade is back in power, baby. Matt is a monster. He took it down for us here, got us a win. But you know what? He better not screw up the nominations this time, because if he does, we're kicking him out of the Brigade.
They're squirming already, bro. We need to do what we were supposed to do the first time.
You upset?
No.
You upset with me?
No.
I don't want to.
Brendan, you did as good as you could. You did a really good job.
Hey. It's okay.
Brendan just doesn't understand that by him not winning, it puts a bigger target on my back. It's not always all about him.
You mean they're trying to get rid of me?
No, I don't, actually. Okay.
When she pushes me away, it's hard for me because I don't have any other person in this game that I trust. If Rachel can't accept my support unconditionally, it is going to be very hard for us to last in this game.
Oh, here we go. Before you is Pandora's box. Opening the Big Brother Pandora's box could release something good or something bad. As HOH this week, here's the decision before you. You now have the chance to dramatically alter the course of this game. Behold the diamond power of veto, the most coveted veto in all of Big Brother. If you want to claim this power, you must now decide if you want to open Pandora's box. You now possess the diamond power of veto. This veto not only gives you the ability to save yourself or someone else from the block, it also gives you the power to name their replacement nominee. This veto can be used only once at one of the next 2 evictions. You must keep this power a secret or you risk losing it. You basically pick and choose who goes home both this week and next week. I totally run this place like always, just another week in the Big Brother house.
Matty better stick to the plan this time. We all know who he's supposed to put up, so we'll see, if the gremlin does what he's supposed to do.
Guys, it is time for the nomination ceremony. Rachel and Brendan, I've nominated you both for eviction.
It's very tough to imagine life in this house without Rachel. We have become so close, and there's nobody else in this house I will trust like her.
It fought so hard that I have to get another injection of Botox because I have so many wrinkles right now.
Matt decided to put Rachel and I up on the block, basically guarantee one of us going home for sure. I think it was a stupid move on Matt's part because he thinks that he's high and mighty when he's HOH. Whoever stays is going to target Matt.
Hey guys!
What's up,
guys?
How's it going? Amazing. Jeff and Jordan from last season.
Jeff, what's up?
What's up, man? How you doing, brother?
Jeff would definitely be part of the brigade. We come up with a nice nickname for Jeff. Something like the pretty boy.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Jordan calls me the meow meow. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm doing my thing in here, you know?
Everybody, get your gear and meet us in the backyard. That was a wicked comeback.
Good job.
45 seconds, therefore you have eliminated Rachel from the competition.
First of all, why did you only get 3? I don't understand how that even happened. 3 pins, I feel like a monkey could probably knock over 4 pins.
Which means, Brendan, you are eliminated from the competition. Brittany, sensational job. You knocked down all 10 pins, which means you are the holder of the power of veto. Congratulations. Yo, sayonara, everyone. Bye. Who knows what the future holds? Right now, we're happy. I'm doing my show around the world for free. She's finishing up school, so in the next couple months, we'll be busy doing that.
But I did tell him ahead of time what type of ring I do like, so he won't buy an ugly one.
It's so hard to see Jeff and Jordan so happy, and I know that Brendan and I are going to be split up, and it breaks my heart.
She said there's no way she's going to use it.
I really am gonna try to keep you here. Just let me do something for you once.
No.
I'm gonna protect you.
The veto ceremony is going to be tomorrow. I really want Rachel to stay in this house. She deserves it. To do that, I might have to do something drastic and something that might make me look like a bad guy.
Hey everyone, it's time for the veto meeting. This is the veto meeting. Brendan and Rachel have been nominated for eviction, but I have the power to veto one of the nominations. I would like to give both of you a chance to tell me why you think I should use the power of veto to save you.
I've fought hard to be here. I want to be here. I want Brendan to be here too. If you use the power of veto on me or Brendan, and you know that you're my friend. I don't care if you use it on me or Brendan, but please, please, Brittany, use the power of veto.
Well, I think over the last 5 weeks, having gotten the pleasure to know you, I guess I've come to realize that you are a spoiled brat. And you are selfish. And I think you are going to play this game like you're going to life, and you're going to do what's best for Brittany. And so I'm not going to really expect you to use the power of veto, but if you'd like to, I would like you to use it on me.
Brendan, just as I'm a spoiled brat, you're a class act. And you are carrying yourself in this game worse than anybody else. You are showing your true colors every day. That being said, I have decided not to use the power of veto.
I'll get her.
Brendan, he's just a disgusting human being. He is a pansy. He is an idiot. Freaking spawn of Satan.
So I was correct.
My plan was to take the target off Rachel's back and put it on me. I figured by attacking Brittany and Reagan, it would basically initiate a chain reaction that would cause everyone in the house to want to vote me out.
Everyone's fighting. Well, I don't understand. You guys should be fighting us.
They don't know about
They went all possible ways to align people with people besides the brigade.
Everyone sees that there's no possible way to be a big alliance in here.
We have 2 scientists. We can't figure out. They can't figure out the laws of physics in here, that there's a brigade, and he doesn't understand the center of gravity in this house is the brigade. The brigade is absolutely running this house right now. You know, you got Lane controlling Brittany, you got Maddie controlling Reagan. You add it all up, we decide who stays and who goes. I don't even give a if anyone sees this anymore.
Basically, all I want to say is that I don't know what happened, but we were friends, and
You don't know what happened?
Just
Okay, Rachel, I'm just going to stop you now. I'm not meaning to be mean or anything like that. We clearly operate on two different levels. A lot of the behavior that I've witnessed over the past couple of weeks makes no sense to me.
like what behavior?
All of the theatrics.
There's nothing I can say to you, Reagan, that you're going to listen to. So, I'm sorry. I will bow out.
And I apologize that I am the bad person and the bad guy. And I'm sorry.
Oh my god, the Neanderthal is marching. Oh my god, he's marching over here.
What are you trying to say to her? Trying to f her up more? I mean, what's going on?
I'm not trying to f her up more, Brendan.
You went from being like her best friend to being or I don't get it.
I'm not being an... Again,
you have been it.
You're not You're not even privy to the conversation that you're responding to.
That's what you are, man.
You're an early man. You're a Neanderthal.
First of all, it's pronounced Neanderthal. Secondly... Seriously.
You're real.
You are LA to the T.
You are
You're Los
authentic.
Angeles to the T. Seriously.
Oh, you're one to talk.
Yeah. And keep me, please. Because I win HOH, and I'll watch all you cockroaches scramble.
Who's all?
You, him.
Oh, just us two?
Him. All three of you.
He doesn't know what he's doing, Brendan.
Yeah.
Like, you have nobody in his house.
He's helpless. But it's smart for us to keep him. It's way smarter. The poor guy, he's got nothing. If we keep Brendan, he has a huge target on his back. Also, he's not as good of a competitor as Rachel, which means other people are going to win HOH, and they're going to try and take him out, which buys me and the brigade at least one more week in the house.
Thank you, Brendan. Thank you both. It is time for the live voting to begin. By a vote of 6-0, Rachel, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Baby,
Love you.
Rachel, you're off to the jury house now, but this may not be the last you've seen of the Big Brother house. Let me just tell you that. House guests, the power is up for grabs.
I wake up and I see a huge green robot.
Lame. They say everything is big in Texas, except your brain. Zing! I am the ZingBot 3000, and I am here to host the veto competition. Get your robot gear on and meet me in the backyard.
I'm taking my time.
I'm taking my time on this one. Oh, on this one? Oh, you're gonna take your time on this one. Okay, just take it slow, Kathy, because this isn't a race or anything. No problem.
Congratulations, Reagan! You have won the power of veto!
Thank you, ZingBot. I am so happy to have this veto medallion.
The worst thing that can happen is Brennan puts up Matt. But if Matt goes home, me and you are looking even better.
I haven't told anybody how I really feel about Matt. He's competitive. He wins competitions. He's smart. Reagan and Brittany have his back.
What's up, Matt? When Matt goes home, me and you are looking a lot better. I know I put it too.
I've always wanted to open Pandora's box. Here's the decision before you. Paradise is calling your name. Ocean breezes, tropical drinks at sunset, poolside massage, and a feast fit for a king. How about a trip for two? Remember, with every temptation comes a consequence. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm definitely going for it. I choose most definitely to open Pandora's box.
What?
I'm back, bitches!
When I saw Rachel walk through that door, I wanted to throw up all over myself. Because we just got rid of her, the house has been nice and calm, and all of a sudden, here comes a freaking hurricane to screw all that up.
Someone opened Pandora's box, and now you guys have to deal with me for 24 hours. Oh, Reagan. And guess what?
What, Rachel?
I'm still a juror, so you have to be nice to me.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I would take it as an honor if you didn't vote for me if I'm in the final two.
Do you know Brendan's at El Paso?
Oh, really?
He's upstairs.
I get the chance to come back to see Brendan. Brendan!
Do you think that when he opened Pandora's box, he got locked for 24 hours and it released her?
Because we don't know.
Well, clearly, she's here.
She said that she's here for Pandora's box. It's you.
But don't worry, we'll have friends. Count your friends in the house. Done already?
Do I need to be your friend?
Do I need to be yours?
Reagan, remember when you said you don't want to be part of the nerd herd? Well, you're worse.
Ooh, Rachel, you're so good.
I know.
Why don't you get us a drink, waitress? Came back with a modicum of class and treated people with any type of dignity and respect, you could have had a nice 24 hours in this house. But you come in here the same way that you've been the last few weeks, and everybody in this house dislikes you.
Who's on the block?
I am.
Oh, that's a shock. So you're going to be joining me this week in jury?
Nope.
He won POV.
You won one thing. Good job, Reagan.
Thanks, Rachel. I appreciate it.
Do you have to be the biggest bitch because you're gay? Is that what makes you
No,
happy?
Rachel, I'm not a big bitch because I'm gay. I'm a big bitch because you're an absolute monster.
Guys, oh, it's open, it's open.
It's open?
Oh, maybe they could talk,
Can
but
I
they
hear you?
can't hear.
Brennan, can you hear me?
Rachel, where you at? Rachel, come on. Come out. I know you're somewhere. I miss you. Rachel!
Brendan!
Is there anything out there?
While you're enjoying your vacation here, Rachel's enjoying her vacation somewhere else. Well, that sucks.
I guess I'm gonna have to enjoy myself.
It was very disappointing thinking that Rachel could have been here, and I know it would have been 1,000 times better. Oh, this is really good.
I was just gonna go downstairs and make cookies.
Cookies?
Yeah, do you want one?
Not. Me, Matt, and Reagan.
Hey, Reagan, I'm gonna make some really big, soft, gooey cookies. Do you want some?
Rachel,
What?
you don't intimidate me, you repulse me. You're
Really?
a pathetic human being. Yeah, really?
Oh, that's sad.
You're about as classy as your nasty hair extensions.
Ooh. You're so feisty, Reagan.
We can just hear by the door.
Rachel, everything about you is a lie.
Oh,
your
really?
boobs are a lie, your face is a lie. The only thing honest about you is the pimples on your chin. You're a wicked witch. Why don't you get on your broom and fly back inside?
Oh, you're so funny. Why don't you insult me a little more?
What is going on?
What do you think you are, Reagan?
I think I'm a nice person with friends in this house.
Who is your friend? Princess Brittany is your friend?
Yep. Rachel, you were out of the house last week. The last person I'm going to take a message from is you for 24 hours. You're here for a limited time because your boyfriend did a Pandora's box and unleashed something horrible in the house. Your days of bullying me are over. You're a conniving, evil little witch, and you got exactly what was coming to you. Talking to you is like talking to the most vile devil child in the world, and I'm done with it, baby, because I'm done with you, because your game in this house is over.
We're all running.
One day you will realize that the attention that you want is not from negative behavior, but by treating people with decency and respect. You will get what is coming to you. Believe me. Take it as a tip and learn from it.
I haven't seen Brendan, so I made a message in pretzels on top of the HOH table. I want Brendan to put Matt up because I think it's a strategic game move. I think Matt will try to turn people against Brendan if he stays in this house. And Matt got rid of me and Andrew, two of Brendan's strongest allies in the house.
Guys, I just want to say bye. What? I just want to say bye. I made a message for Brendan, so make sure that nobody comes up here. Okay.
What other girl would leave a message in pretzels?
I knew I was gonna have a difficult time determining who to put up between Matt and Brittany. But when I get back, Rachel left me a message in pretzels, and I knew that she wanted me to put up Matt. So, you know, it kind of made the situation a little bit easier.
Guess who's back?
Up, yo. What happened here?
Rachel came here.
Rachel was here for
She was
24
here the whole
hours,
time.
bro.
The whole time you were gone.
I knew it.
It was pretty dramatic here.
Yeah, she made a grand entrance. I'm back, bitches.
It got a little
dramatic.
interesting.
Good.
Hey everyone, it's time for the veto meeting. Of course, I'm going to use the power of veto on myself.
Or the replacement nominee is Matt.
We got 2 brigade members up on the block. I hate to say it, you know, it might be time for Matty to get whacked here, you know. We might have to size him up for some cement shoes.
I'm sorry it didn't work out for you.
Brendan put Matt up on the block with me. Now I'm against a brigade member, and it sucked.
So Brendan puts me up on the block, but what he does not know is that I have the diamond power of veto. This power of veto not only allows me to take myself off the block, but it allows me to name the replacement nominee, not Brendan. So I'm staying in the house.
There it is.
This wasn't supposed to happen. 2 brigade members up on the block at the same time. Yeah, now me and Hayden might have to get Maddie out of here. He's getting real close with Reagan and Brittany, and I think I could trust Lane more than Maddie at this point. It might be time for Maddie to just hit the rope.
I do feel a great amount of affection for Matt. It's very bittersweet to take myself off the block only to see him go up because he's playing for his wife Stacy, who has a very rare bone disease. It makes me want to just sob.
Poor Reagan, my little guy. I do feel bad for him. Part of the rule about the Diamond Power Veto is that you can't tell anybody about it or else I could lose it. So I have to pretend to be all sad and mopey, like my wife just got diagnosed with some other crazy pretend disease.
That's it, man. This is a rough week.
Rachel, dude. She left him a message up there saying with you, you know.
You think so?
I know so.
Oh, how do you know that?
Kathy told me.
She left a message that she wanted to send out.
Knowing that Kathy knew about this pretzel message and didn't tell me right away is total betrayal. It says a lot about her character, makes her very suspicious to me, and puts her as a prime target for who I would use as a replacement nominee with my Diamond Power of Veto.
It's now time for the live vote and eviction. But before we begin, Matt will have the chance to use the Diamond Power of Veto to save himself. But whom will he put on the block in his place? And will his replacement be sent packing? Or will Lane become the first member of the Brigade Alliance to leave the house? Let's return to the living room and find out. But before they do, you each have one last chance to plead your case. And Matt, you're first.
Neither here nor there, because here I sit on the block like a chump, ready to go home. I'm sure you're beaming with delight, as you well should be. And for that, Brendan, I say congratulations. Congratulations on coming so close to achieving your goal. But better luck next time, you big dummy, because I'm going to use the Diamond Power Veto tonight to save myself from the block.
All right, everyone. I can officially confirm when Matt opened Pandora's box 2 weeks ago, he received the Diamond Power of Veto. And unlike the regular veto, it also gives him the power to name the replacement nominee.
What?
Yes, Brittany, it's true. Brendan, as HOH, and Reagan, as the veto holder, both of you are safe.
So at this point in the game, I just need to get the House as competitive as possible to hold the HOH nominations in the veto, you know, as best as we can. And
we need your decision.
Some cleanup that needs to be done next week. Kat, I'm so sorry. Nothing personal. Got a job to do.
It's time for the live voting to begin by a vote of 5-0. Kathy, you're evicted from the Big Brother house.
I don't have a bag.
Bye, Kathy.
Bye. Be good to each other.
Hi, Kathy.
She expected. Do you think that weirdo didn't have something up his sleeve? Look at his face. He's always got some scheme.
You cannot trust that guy.
Can't trust.
Let's go to the backyard and begin this week's HOH competition. House guests, the power is up for grabs. Congratulations, Brittany. You're the new HOH. Brendan, hand over that HOH key. Brittany.
Enzo and Brendan on the block, exactly how I wanted it, just how I planned, how I orchestrated. Everything should be set. Even if Brendan wins veto, we'll be all good.
If somebody doesn't make a move, Matt could end up in the final two. Yeah. He needs to get backdoored this week, I'm telling you. Because I just feel like if we don't make a power move now, we're going to get lost in the mix and end up losing. If Enzo or Brendan come off the block, it's time to make a power move. We have to get Matt up there and try and backdoor him, because if Matt doesn't go home, he's going to run away with this whole game. Maybe try and talk to him about it.
Right now, you need to make a huge move.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. Backdoor Matt. Okay, say we get rid of Matt. Backdoor him.
But if I backdoor Matt,
Who do you think Matt's putting up if he wins?
2 of y'all.
He's getting couples out. It's going to be either Hayden or Enzo or me or you.
Since Brendan's already the outcast in this house, you can get rid of him anytime. On the other hand, Matt, he's playing the house. He's sitting pretty now. So Matt, you know, you're playing this house, you were a brigade, but sorry man, you gotta go.
My target this week is Brendan. We haven't even played for Power Veto yet. I don't know why we're talking about backdooring anybody. Everyone knows that I want Brendan out of this house, and I want everyone to be behind me to see this plan through.
Yeah! The BB Zoo.
Okay, everyone, it's time to reveal the punishments and the prizes. Let's see if someone decided to take a chum bath once an hour for 24 hours. Yes.
I took the chum bath because I don't care how gross it is. I need to stay in this game.
Let's see if someone decided to be handcuffed to a house guest for 24 hours. Yes. Will that person please step forward and choose your house guest?
I think I'm gonna have to go with Brittany. Give us some bonding time.
Yeah, why? Why me? Why pick me? I don't want to listen to you breathe, smell your breath. I'm so pissed off about this.
If someone decided to shave their head or dye their hair pink. Yes. Right, Brendan. Let me know if it's next.
Go for his throat.
Welcome to the military.
Let's see if someone earned points for being a penguin for a week. Yes. Will that person please step forward for your costume and claim your penguin?
Went from the meow meow to a penguin.
Let's see if somebody decided to donate all their clothes in the Big Brother house, with the exception of their clothes on their back, to earn veto points. Yes.
I took the donating of the clothes because I think that is going to put me over the edge in winning the power veto.
So is Brendan.
They thought I was out. My back was against the wall and I came through again. Brittany, you tried to get me out of this house? Guess who's staying?
With Brendan winning the POV, it's not the end of the world. Hopefully we get Matt up there, backdoor Matt, and get him out of here.
It just makes me pissed off because y'all don't understand, because Brendan hasn't come after you and attacked you personally. You know, y'all are friends with him. It doesn't affect y'all. Y'all get to go downstairs and har and laugh with him. You just have to understand that I'm like pouty about it.
I know, and you gotta understand I'm lame. I don't understand if you thought if I was gonna come up here and see you cry, that I was gonna cry with you. I'm gonna sit here and let you sulk and do your pouting and throwing a fit and then trying to let you see what's going on.
Don't get me wrong, I adore Brittany. She's a great girl, but I will manipulate Brittany to get what I want. My loyalty is straight with the brigade.
Calm down.
I'm glad you're here.
That's right,
Mr. Spectacular is here.
Oh, wow.
So, we have an hour, and I'm gonna tell you all the secrets that you need to know to look like me.
What is the rest of the house getting?
Yo, come outside, yo.
Decorated party. Brittany's something bad's happening upstairs.
Oh, okay.
You get a party?
Wow.
Aloha, come get your lace.
All right.
What?
I don't know how I feel about this.
Well, you don't have to feel about anything, but you know what you are gonna feel? The burn, Toots.
What?
Brittany, right here.
We're having a barbecue.
Right here, Brittany.
Whoa.
1, 2,
Okay, it's too hard.
3. Just do 3 more.
It's really hard.
You're cheating yourself. Well, there's pretty much nothing I can do for you to look like me. So, Brittany, it's time for you to scat.
All right. Oh my God, kill me. Is it over?
Hey!
Is the barbecue over?
What happened?
Oh my God. So I had a Pandora's box and it said, how would you like to spend 1 hour with a former Big Brother house guest asking them for advice?
Natalie.
Oh, that's...
And boom, through the box pops
Rachel.
Jesse.
Oh!
No. My 1 hour of advice was weight training advice.
Brandon, Brittany, please go to the
Ready,
dining
buddy?
Let's do this, best friend.
We didn't come in this house lifelong best friends, but we'll leave it that way after this.
A happy couple. When's the chum start?
We don't know, just when he hears the bell. Use that one. Oh, this is it. Oh, nice. You can already smell it.
The chum does smell, but it's not as bad as I thought it was. I thought it was gonna smell worse. So I'm not too, appalled by the smell.
When a bell rings, that means Brendan has to go right to the chum bath and dunk himself in it.
Chum number 1.
Commence it.
Commence it.
Oh.
Amen.
There it is.
We can't sleep. I mean, we go lay down and literally feel as soon as we pass out, we get buzzed and we wake up again.
Guys, guess what?
What?
This will be the last time you're doing it.
I'm freaking out, Britt. What's going on?
You know the position that I'm in. We didn't win the veto, and now somebody has to go home. I don't want to put up Reagan because he didn't even get a chance to play, and that doesn't feel right to me. So it pretty much leaves me with you and Hayden.
How did I get put in that position of somebody? Where was I 3 days ago when I was at 0%?
Everyone in this house is loyal to someone other than me.
Britt, I'm loyal
You
to
are
Stacey.
loyal to Reagan. I have nobody.
Stupid to do.
Yeah, so at this point, it's either going to be Hayden or myself on the block, and I really, truly do hate to do this to Reagan, but it's the only option to save the brigade. I'm going to need to try and subtly petition to get Reagan on the block and make sure the other brigade members really push for him to be on the block. Stabbing my best friend in the back. So what I need to do, this is my only shot to win $500,000.
I'm gonna put up Reagan.
Put up Reagan.
Yeah, and if you end up talking to Brittany, you're gonna be like, if you put up Reagan, Matt is not gonna be angry with you.
Obviously he knows that me and you are friends, so he tries to get me to come up here every 2 seconds for me to tell you to put Reagan up.
Are you kidding?
He wants Reagan up badly.
Why?
I don't know.
The whole house has literally been up to talk to me and let me know that Matt is throwing Reagan under the bus. If Matt would do this to his best friend in the house, what would he do to anyone else on the block against him?
I guarantee you I'm next. I know it.
But I feel really close to you, Reagan. And people have been in my ear all day to put you out.
Why me?
If anybody's back is against the wall, they're going to throw up anybody that they can.
We made our last-ditch effort to try and get Reagan on the block. I tried to be a little subtle about it. I think the brigade was more overt, but it was basically our last-ditch effort to save the brigade, save myself, hope Brittany pulls through and does what she should.
Hey everyone, it's time for the veto meeting. I have decided to use the power of veto on myself.
The house guest that I choose to nominate is Matt.
I nominated Matt today simply because I don't trust him at all. Anyone who would turn on their best friend is just not good news to me.
Matt is up on the block, and quite frankly, 2 hours ago, I would have been devastated. But now, things have changed. Matt, I would have fallen on my sword for you, but you ended up stabbing me in the back.
Good evening, I'm Julie Chen. Welcome to Big Brother. This week, the entire house will be surprised when they learn that not one, but 2 house guests will leave the Big Brother house tonight. Either Matt or Enzo will be evicted. Then, the house guests will battle it out to become the new head of household. The power of veto competition will be played, and a second house guest will be sent packing. So, who will be left when the night is through? We'll soon find out. But first, for 7 weeks, the Brigade Alliance has remained a secret. But in the Big Brother house, it's only a matter of time before the truth comes out.
Why wouldn't he talk to me?
I think he just is soaking everything up.
I'm talking to Brittany and trying to figure out why Reagan's so upset, and she's giving me a load of BS. Then all of a sudden, it just hits me. Brittany must have told Reagan that I tried to throw him under the bus before the veto meeting. Even at that point, I'm like, oh no, for me. I need 3 votes, and I can't even get the one that I knew I was gonna have. I'm in some big trouble here.
You ain't been yourself today, man.
Yeah, because I think the boys are working together, which I think at one time you were a part of. Lane, Hayden, Enzo, you.
I never garnished that there was an alliance of the belief.
So Reagan starts telling me how he has some suspicions about the members of the brigade working together. In my head, I'm like, oh my God, this is horrible.
It's time to reveal tonight's double eviction to the house guests. You are about to experience a week's worth of Big Brother in a single night. Guarded. Enzo, Matt, in just a few moments, your housemates will cast their votes to evict live by a vote of 4-0. Matt, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Watching Matt leave is difficult, but I know that he campaigned against me. So I'm upset, but not as upset as I would have been a week ago to see him leave.
See you guys in a few.
Bye, Matt.
See ya.
Bye, Maddie.
Matt, 4-0, not even a vote from your buddy Reagan. What happened?
That's all right, man. We talked about this. I had it out with him before. It's cool.
When you had the diamond power veto, it helped you see where you stood in the brigade.
Yeah.
And you realized you were low man on the totem pole.
Big time.
So why'd you stick with them and stay loyal to them this week?
I don't know if I did. I was kind of hovering between the brigade and my little showmans. So,
But you didn't out them. You didn't out that you were in a brigade with these guys, and you could have.
Because I wasn't sure even at that point if I wanted to, which side I wanted to align with. I was still wavering. I was going to ride this week out and see, and, too little too late. I waited too long, and that's it.
If you could do anything over, what would you do over in this game?
I would have done my heart out in that competition.
But we will see you back here in finale night when you help decide the winner.
Thanks, Jay-Chan. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Matt. You can stay right there.
Matt's gone. Public enemy #1 is now Reagan. He may be on to the brigade, and we need to get him out of the house before he can do any damage.
Welcome back to Big Brother. It's time for the head of household competition. House guests, The power is up for grabs. Congratulations, Hayden. The correct answer is Rachel and Matt. You are the new head of household.
I am so happy that Brendan did not win this HOH. This means for me that the target is off of my back and on his. I feel like I'm sitting really pretty right now.
When that buzzer rang and I turned around and I seen Hayden jumping up and down, I was like, that's my boy. That's my boy. I know him. Me and him are friends. Come clap my hand. Let's make sure we're still friends, Hayden. Come on, come on. Boom.
What? I'm not trying to get rid of Mary. No. It's gonna be you and Reagan. Bring them home. Okay. I'm not lying to you. I've been honest with you. I know.
Brendan has my back, so why do I want to evict him? Well, I don't. I'm planning on putting up Brendan and Reagan and voting Reagan out of the house. That's the goal here.
I need you to stand, and I need you to make your nominations.
I nominate Brendan and Reagan.
House guests, it's now time for the Power of Veto competitions. Before, congratulations, Reagan. You have won the Power of Veto.
Bye-bye, Brendan. Bye-bye.
He knows.
Die for me. I use the power of veto, as Jeanette would say, on myself.
All right, have a seat on the couch, Reagan. Thank you.
Spent nominee, I choose Brittany.
Hello again, house guests. Brittany, Brendan, in just a few moments, your housemates will cast their votes to evict live by a vote of 3-0. Brendan, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
I'm gonna keep this door open real long, so everybody gets a good view.
Bye, Brendan.
You're off to see your girlfriend.
I am.
We'll see you on finale night.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brendan.
I appreciate it.
Stay right there. Only 5 house guests remain in the battle for $500,000.
Oh, man.
Finally.
Final
5.
How long?
Still went home.
Unbelievable. Brendan was the pawn, and Brendan thought that I was in his corner. Sorry, dude. Sometimes the pawn goes home.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Congratulations, Lane. You are the new head of household. Thank you. Nice work, man.
Boom. I'm going to make it to the Final Four. It's great that I'm safe, but now I'm stuck with a difficult decision. I'm guaranteed to upset somebody because either Brittany or a brigade member have to go up on the block. And I don't know what the hell to do.
Lane is in a 3-way boys alliance and a pairs alliance with Brittany, so of course I'm gonna go up on the block.
Who are you putting up? Who do you think?
Reagan and Enzo. You wouldn't take Reagan off the block, would you?
I would not take Reagan off the block if I went veto, but I think he stands a good chance at winning the veto himself.
I don't know. I think we could get him.
But I'm also worried because Enzo is getting all fired up and ready to go. And if he wins the next HOH, I'm gone.
He's gonna be so pissed.
Then put up Hayden.
I'm not putting up Hayden.
So what you're saying is you like Hayden better than me because you won't even consider putting up Hayden, but you'll consider putting up me.
Well, it's like a feedback. Like he didn't put me up.
What is this friendship?
Hayden only likes you now because Kristen got evicted. I've liked you from day one. You like Hayden better. Maybe I will use the veto on Reagan.
You're going on the block. That means you can't use the video on Reagan. You have to use it on yourself.
This is like the worst HOH. I would put myself up there. Like, I don't want to.
If it was me, I'd put both of them up, yo. Reagan and Brittany, boom. That's it.
Nominations are coming up. I still don't know what to do. No one wants to be the pawn. This sucks. I wish I was playing golf.
Why, you think Brittany will get mad at you if you put her up?
Yeah. Hayden, you want to go up as a pawn?
Of course I don't want to go up as a pawn. I'm fighting to be here. What are you thinking?
Well, yeah, don't worry about it, man. You haven't been up there in a while. It's different now.
It's different.
You didn't really get to experience it.
No.
Hey everyone, it's time for the nomination ceremony.
Oh, I bet
I've nominated you, Reagan, and you, Enzo.
Lane's a... Make the power move already. What are you so scared about Brittany? Like, put her on the block. Who cares?
Hopefully Enzo's not that mad at me for putting him up as a pawn. But Enzo, you haven't won anything. At least Brittany's won competitions. What are you doing? Maybe Brittany should stay and you should go.
What time is that? It's time for the penguin thing.
Because of last week's veto competition, Enzo got the punishment of wearing a penguin costume for a week.
Ready to go?
Shut it. Shut it. Shut it.
And now, a week later, it is finally the time that he can take the penguin costume off and be done with it.
I'm gonna do it in front of the Duffy too, though, so he sees that I'm not his daddy.
And we'll just have a little ceremony.
Welcome to the shun. I'd like to see if anyone has any last words of the penguin.
I'm gonna miss you, Ping.
You gonna miss it? All right, thank you.
I think the duck has some last words.
Okay, Howie? Just wanted to let you know that I'm not your daddy or there's nothing, you know what I mean? So, with that said, I will shun the shun.
Shun, 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 shun.
It's time for the veto competition.
I am Hotel the Broadway Clam. I was high on my luck, happy in the muck, but now I'm all washed up. What song have you brought Otev the Broadway Clam?
Otev, I brought you Brendrew.
Dude, Reagan hurls his CD, and both the Clam and Enzo take it right in the face.
Look at this, baby. Papa got the bling bling. Reagan could cry. It's a bitter pill to swallow, but swallow it. Right here. It's my time now. Now the meow meow starts to play.
Don't put yourself up, yo.
I want Lane to put up Brittany.
You don't want Reagan to start twisting heads.
I'd rather put up Brittany.
To our ass. If Lane puts up Brittany, that means me and Hayden control the votes. We could separate Brittany from Lane. This might be the opportunity to backdoor Brittany right out of this game.
That is insane, man. After this week, we'll have 10 more days. Okay, so what about tomorrow? Are you okay of going up?
Well, not necessarily.
But I don't know what Enzo's gonna do. Because he wants Brittany out big time. But I just don't want to do that.
I don't know if I can trust Hayden and Enzo if I put Brittany on the block. Because we got rid of Matt because he was close with Reagan. So they might just get rid of Brittany and then I'm in big time trouble then.
Enzo isn't the only one that thinks backdooring Brittany might be a good idea. I do too. If Lane puts up Brittany, we might just have to make a power move and get her out of the house.
You're scared of the block, aren't you? You don't like it.
Because I'm afraid that y'all will turn on me and vote me out.
Why would I turn on you?
Because you like Hayden better.
I don't. Hayden's my friend.
You're stupid, Lane. Quit trying to get me on the block because you like Hayden better. If you like Hayden better, just say so. You know I'm taking you to the final two no matter what. If you decide you like Hayden better, I might change.
Okay, then that changes everything.
You want finally told you that you'd take Hayden? But you gotta think about jury house votes. I think Hayden would beat you. He's won 2 HOHs, and everybody just really likes Hayden.
No one likes me?
No, everybody really likes you, but I think Hayden has the votes over you.
I have friends too.
Lane, I'm just being honest with you. I think if you take Hayden, you'll win. I'm just telling you my honest opinion. I think Hayden would beat you.
Okay, see, I don't like talking to you right now. I wish you go back to sleep.
Because you're just getting mad because I'm being
Go back to sleep.
truthful.
Brittany has some solid points right now. Brittany might be the one I want in the final two instead of Hayden. Hayden has a greater shot of winning this, it looks like, than I do, so I might want Brittany in the final two with me.
Hey everyone, it's time for the veto meeting. But I have the power to veto one of the nominations. I have decided to use the veto on me, myself, and I.
Hayden.
There may be fractures, divisions, cracks in this boys' alliance.
It wasn't easy nominating Hayden, but I couldn't risk the house sending Brittany home. I need her here because I want her with me in the final 2.
I'm off the block, so that means I'm safe, which is cool. I'm not happy that Hayden's on the block, but the plan is to get Reagan out of here, so that's who's going home.
They may be out of the house, but the jury isn't out of the game, as it is ultimately up to them to decide the winner of Big Brother. Rachel was the first to go, but how did she react when Kathy, Matt, and her showmantic partner, Brendan, walked through the jury house door?
I have been hanging out at the beautiful jury house this week, and today I get a new friend. I think Matt is gonna come into the jury house today.
There's a new sheriff in town.
How did you get evicted?
Matt had a diamond power of veto.
It was what? It was a diamond power of veto, and now you're evicted?
Who's gonna be walking through the door?
I don't know. Obviously, I don't want to see Brendan. I want Brendan to win. Like, I don't want anyone to mess with my man.
What about Matt? What do you think about him?
He's the reason I'm here. He's the reason you're here.
Too many girls in this house. Boys in here.
For veto.
When Matt walked through the door, I was happy in a way and sad in a way, because Matt did tell me that his wife had some kind of bone disease. So I was hoping and praying that Matt would go way further in the game.
Who kicked me out? Brittany.
Brittany!
Evil Brittany.
Let's watch the DVD.
Let's see what happened.
You look like you're in jail.
I felt like I was in jail. I still feel like I'm in jail. There he is, bald Brendan.
Oh, he's so cute though.
Welcome to the military.
He looks like a penis.
No, he doesn't. Ew, Matt.
The house guest that I choose to nominate is Matt.
She didn't even own up to like why she did it.
Because she's lame. I'm so over her. Let's open some wine and party. I can't believe I'm sitting next to my nemesis right now in the jury house.
Not that I want to be here.
Hey.
But, yeah.
Brennan!
It was unexpected, too.
I forgot to tell you it was a double eviction.
Yay, I'm glad to see you.
Why don't you guys sit down? I have another surprise to tell everybody.
Oh, God. You were the saboteur?
Here's what's going on.
Matt, I don't like this.
So hopefully you guys will still hang out with me after this. So everything I told you about myself is generally true. My stories, my life, everything I said about Stacy, our marriage and whatnot, but she couldn't be healthier and happier and has never had a thing wrong with her.
Wow.
Man, you are going to hell. Damn, Matt.
Matt, that is so wrong. One of them.
I know.
And then you're gonna sit there and make something up?
Yeah.
That for $500,000, I don't give if it was for me. To me, that's no strategy whatsoever. That's just a lie. And with me surviving cancer and dealing with that every day, it just devastated me.
Why would you tell people that?
It was a game ploy.
Are you kidding me, Matt? That's so... Like,
Yeah,
you're the
it
most horrible person I've ever met in my life right now. What a low-down move that was. Like, he's just the worst person I've ever met in my life.
You're definitely burning somewhere.
I'm burning somewhere.
Do you regret it?
Well, I regret because it didn't pay out, and I was going to donate money to the foundation for that disease.
It is time for the live voting to begin. By a vote of 2-0, Reagan, you've been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Have fun, bro.
Think of
About
us.
to meet Julie Chen.
Yes.
Hold on.
Final four, baby. Final four, man.
Early on in the game, you suspected that there was a male alliance in the house that didn't involve you.
Right.
Then you seemed to dismiss it. And then last week, you started to suspect it again. Why didn't you act on that suspicion sooner?
Well, I would have loved to. And actually, my problem with getting rid of those boys was that my best friend in the house, Matt, was fooled into believing that he was one of them. So my closest ally in the house had an investment in keeping them.
Reagan, you're off to the jury house, but we're going to see you in less than 2 weeks on September 15th when you and the jury decide who wins Big Brother.
Yes.
Thank you, Reagan.
Thank you, Julie.
You're welcome. Welcome back to Big Brother. It's time for the live head of household competition. House guests, the power is up for grabs.
Brittany drops her 7th ornament. 8th.
49. Obviously, my grip is a lot more powerful than I give it credit for. I've been called a ball buster before, but who knew that I was actually that good at it?
Brittany has 3, working on 4.
Brittany, I don't know what went on in your childhood, or you're just pissed off at Christmas and hate Santa, and you just threw the ornaments on purpose.
It sounded like I was in Newark. It was just constantly just glass being shattered, man. So I was like, wow. I thought maybe I had a duck for cover. I don't know what was going on next to me.
Hayden gets all 18 ornaments and a star, which means he is the new HOH.
What it has to be, yo. Brittany's going up. That's a no-brainer. But now I gotta fill the other spot with a brigade member. That's a tough decision because I don't want to show loyalty to one person or another.
Brigade.
Oh, thanks.
What is this little thing?
Man, do you remember that huge table that we started with? I think it was humongous.
There's no word that can describe how excited I am because I'm in the final 4. I have 1 out of, what is it, 3 chances? Or 4? I get the mix up, like, do I count myself? Because I can beat myself, so do I count myself?
Best thing that happened to you winning this HOH. Oh, it's huge. Guarantees we'll get into the final 3. Or guaranteed final 3.
Clearly, I'm one of the best competitors in the house, if not the best competitor. Nobody's gonna want to take me to the final 2 because they think I'm gonna beat them. I need to do anything I can to try and change that.
I know I hang out with Enzo a lot, but you know how I feel. Like, you know how I feel. Like, I've been straight up with you since day 1. I'm taking you.
I hope it's the same with you.
All anybody does anymore is lay around and sleep. Sleep all day long. They wake up to go right back to bed. Like, everyone just sleeps all day.
Ow.
You're so boring. So I decided to take a pillow and just go smack Hayden in the face with that. Do something fun and exciting. You're so boring, Hayden. Like, fun.
I was raised to never hit a girl and I would never touch a girl. A pillow, the dude's gotta defend himself, you know? It's a pillow.
What is she doing this for? Oh.
That was a good workout.
Oh, that was great.
Hey everybody, it's time for the nomination ceremony. I've nominated you, Lane, and you, Brittany, for eviction.
My best shot at winning this game is to be sitting next to Brittany at the end. So I need to win the veto, take myself off the block, and send Enzo home.
Brittany.
I nominated Lane and Brittany. They need to be broken apart. We flirted with the idea of getting rid of Lane, but really it's the brigade until the end. Brittany is the target.
Even though I got nominated and I'm on the block this week, I know that it all comes down to the power veto. So I'm just going to fight as hard as I can for the POV, win it, pull myself off the block, and be safe for another week.
It's time for the final and most important Power of Veto competition of the summer. The winner is not only guaranteed a spot in the final three, they will also decide who will cast the sole vote to evict. Who will become the most powerful player in the game? Let's find out.
If I win this competition, I'm gonna have an even bigger target on my back. But this game is Big Brother trivia, which is something Brittany could be really good at and isn't something I think Enzo or Lane are gonna excel in. So I need to step up and fight for the veto.
I want the final three to be me, Hayden, and Brittany. So I want Brittany to win the POV, take herself off the block, get rid of Enzo, and then I have no blood on my hands.
Where are we going out?
Wow. Good job, Hayden. Even though I didn't win the power of veto, I still feel like I have a really good chance of staying in the house because I'm really close with both Hayden and Lane. And I don't think that Enzo realizes that he could still be the person going home this week.
That's it, bro. Okay, final three, man.
Now that Hayden's won, I kind of have to put it in reverse and go back to the brigade. You know, I have to like shun Brittany away. And I have to go, yeah, yes, final three. This is what I wanted all the time, final three.
When are we gonna tell Brittany about the brigade?
I'll tell her right now.
She know my vote.
What did you say, Joe? That's my vote.
That's my vote.
Lane, it's your call when we tell Brittany. You wanna tell her tonight? You wanna tell her tomorrow?
I've been friends with Brittany since day one. She's gonna be really pissed off, but I can't express that to the brigade because then they'll be thinking, why are you trying to protect her so much? And then they'll be trying to get rid of me.
You can tell her tonight.
Might as well
Yeah,
tell
but
her
she's gonna
tonight.
cry.
She's not gonna cry.
Oh, yeah, she is.
You think she is?
So,
Wayne, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I don't know what.
I don't know. What are you gonna do tonight?
Drink some beer.
I don't really count that as him winning that HOH. I feel like that was a team effort.
Yeah. I think there's been a lot of group effort, like in this game.
Yeah.
A lot of group effort.
Do you think there was an alliance in this house?
Yeah, Brendan and Rachel, Matt and Reagan.
I'm curious to see where this cat was at.
Oh,
Who were
me?
you with?
I was in alliance with a couple of people.
With Maddie. But then you turned on him.
There was two other people too.
With you and Maddie? Who was it?
Who was it, Lane? Who was the alliance?
Was it Lane?
Huh? It was Lane and Hayden, me and Maddie. 4-person alliance.
From day 2.
From day 2. We named it and we gave nicknames to everybody.
What was its name?
Brigade. That's why you hear the beast, the animal, the meow meow.
And the brains. We control the votes from the beginning. Everyone broke off into side alliances just in case if that person got put on the block. So then we have the votes. I think it's greatness. I told about the brigade.
What?
Yeah, we told Brittany. She knows, Joe. That's it.
Yeah,
she
they
knows
told me
about
everything.
they already told you? Without me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Britt.
Are you pissed? A little bit?
Yeah.
I would be.
So yeah, so I'm definitely going home. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm not going to use the veto.
That's it. You know what I mean? It was a pact made. End of day one, day two, we're gonna make the best alliance ever.
Would you rather us not told you?
No.
But the last thing I ever want to do is make you sad or make you cry. And that's the last thing I ever want.
It's okay.
I don't cry.
I'm just gonna go downstairs.
Why?
Because I just need to, you know.
Now.
I mean, how does it feel to know that you just wasted 3 months and you have no shot at $500,000? It's the only reason you came here. You know, and it's like a guarantee to know 100% you're going home.
I just got completely played. I just got completely played. The whole time I'm thinking that they want to send Enzo home, and the whole time it was just crap. I just look stupid. Lane's lying to me. He's been lying to me the whole time. I only thought Lane was my friend. Lane's not my friend. Lane doesn't care if I'm alive or dead. All I am is just another idiot who was a part of his bigger scheme.
Where you going? What happened? No, don't leave, yo. Come on, come back. We need to talk about this. Don't be scared. Come on.
To see Brittany hurt that bad was like one of my good dogs died. You know, it crushed me. The hardest thing about everything was I genuinely wanted to take her to the final two, but I can't tell her now because that puts me in a bind between the brigade now. You wanna come outside?
No. I'm going to bed.
Are you really mad?
Yeah.
Are you mad at me?
Yeah.
I never lied to you.
It's not a big deal. It's a game, Lane.
I wasn't playing you as my game.
No, it doesn't matter. I just want to go to bed.
You're saying I never wanted this. I do have a lot of feelings for you. I want nothing to change after this.
Hello, House guests.
Hi, Julie.
Well, it's time to begin the final veto meeting. Okay. So please stand and make your decision, Hayden.
Lane, Brittany, you guys are unbelievable people. And no matter what happens, I hope to be friends with both of you for a long, long time. With that being said, I have chosen not to use the power of veto.
Enzo, please stand, face the two nominees, and cast your vote to evict.
All right, Lane, you know how I feel about the BG. It was legit from day one. I want to make this short. I mean, Brittany, you're a great girl. I'm so happy that I met you. I'm so sorry, Brittany. I have to evict you.
All right.
Bye, Brittany.
I love you guys.
That was great, man.
Brittany, lots of love and forgiveness in that speech. How are you feeling right now?
Well, I mean, obviously I'm upset. I came here to win as long as I could, but the truth is I really do love them. They are my friends. They've been my family this whole summer. And
But did you love them at that moment when they were revealing to you? A few weeks ago, Reagan suspected, he told you he suspected a strong male alliance in the house, and you didn't believe him. Why not?
I really thought, of course the guys are close. I mean, it's 3 guys. They get along really well. I knew that they were at least, if nothing else, really great friends. But I felt close to them too.
The guys taped some goodbye messages to you. Let's listen.
Being in this house without you, Brittany, is going to be horrible. You know, everyone's going to miss your personality, but number one, I'm going to miss everything about you. You know, you were funny, you were perfect to talk to. Who am I going to aggravate now? You know, I'm going to miss everything. When we told you about the brigade, I know for a fact that you felt used. You know, I didn't use you one bit. You know, I wanted to take you to the final 2. I wanted you to be in the finale with me over Hayden or Enzo. But, you know, Hayden won HOH and it was out of my hands. I never took you for granted. You were never a side alliance to me. You're a good friend, and just don't take it personal. You know, I'm sorry.
Aww. Off to the jury house, but we will see you. I wonder who that face was for. We will see you 1 week from tonight on September 15th when you help decide the winner of Big Brother. Thank you. Welcome back to Big Brother. It's time to begin the final head of household competition. Let's go to the backyard and get started. Hello, Brigade. Hey. The last person hanging above the rainforest will automatically advance to part 3 of this all-important HOH competition. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Ready.
Brigade.
Get a good grip because this competition begins right now.
Meow, meow.
Oh my. The final HOH competition is underway and the house guests have a long night ahead of them. Stay with us.
We're in the final 3. I love Enzo, I love Lane, but now the brigade is dead. It's every man for himself for $500,000. I just won this thing. I'm that much closer to $500,000. But even a bigger thing, I can get off this rope now. I mean, I'm in pain. Oh, yeah.
Hello, house guests.
Hey, Julie.
Well, the brigade was formed day 2, and here we are, day 69. Well, guys, one thing's for sure. All 3 of you are headed to the finale next Wednesday. Now, here's how it's going to work. Tonight, Lane and Enzo will compete in part 2 of the HOH competition. The winner will then face off against Hayden in the 3rd and final round live on finale night. The winner of that competition will become the final HOH and decide who he wants sitting next to him in the final 2. Well, I'll be back a little later for the next round of the HOH competition.
Wow. Thank you, Julie.
Welcome back to Big Brother. Even though he's traded in the Big Brother house for the jury house, Reagan once again finds himself betrayed by a friend and at odds with a rival.
The jury house has been kind of quiet. I've kind of secluded myself from Matt because I do not feel any different, really, from when Matt told me about his lie.
I don't want to see Reagan because I want him to win the money. I think he deserves it, and I think he's playing the game good. And also, if I have to tell Reagan about my wife, that could definitely cause a damper in our friendship.
Another showman to the jury house.
Oh, no! Come on. Reagan, do you mind if I talk to you outside for a minute?
Is this going to be like a kissing conversation?
Might be.
Let's do it.
Take your drink, you'll need it. You'll need it, Reagan.
I wanted to clear the air about something in particular.
Okay.
There's a facet of my life that was a facade, and that is the fact that a beautiful wife cannot be happier and healthier.
Wow, Matt. That's pretty hardcore. I'm shell-shocked right now. Matt constructed a complete fabrication, and it's catastrophic in its proportions.
Shall I leave you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave you.
Okay.
Sorry, man.
It's time to begin part 2 of the final 3-part head of household competition. Go to the backyard and begin. Lane and Enzo, you both correctly identified all 5 photos. Enzo, your time was 1 minute, 43 seconds. Lane, your time was 1 minute, 13 seconds. Congratulations, Lane. You are the winner of round 2. Julie Chen. Welcome to the season finale of Big Brother. Hayden, Lane, and Enzo. Their Brigade Alliance executed an improbable 75-day run to the final 3. And now they must stand alone because only one can be crowned the winner of Big Brother. It all plays out live tonight. But first, they've been friends from the beginning. However, now the brigade is scrambling with no choice but to turn on one of their own.
And win.
Game on.
Brigade. I'm screwed right now. I got no chance. You know, my fate lies in these guys' hands. Now I gotta rely on Hayden or Lane to take me to the final two. I created the brigade. I made this thing. And now one of them are gonna win it, except me.
Damn, that's crazy. We're here. This is huge, man. We're in the final three. We're in the final two.
Early on, Lane and I had a conversation where we agreed that we're gonna take each other to the final two. But so much time has passed, I'm starting to wonder if Lane is gonna hold up his end of the bargain.
Hayden and I have a final two deal. But the problem is, if I bring him to the final two, I'm not sure if I can beat him. He has 4 competitions won, so right now, I'm honestly not sure what to do.
Last week, the brigade stunned Brittany when they revealed their secret. But when she joined the jury house, she dropped a grenade of her own.
I think it will be Brittany walking through the door today. I assume that the brigade is still 3 men strong right now, and it's just a numbers game. You know, if Brittany doesn't win HOH or veto, the brigade's probably going to take her out.
Well, I would prefer to see somebody who has won something to remain in this. Ultimately, I don't think I want Brittany to win, but I would prefer for her to stay in the game.
Grenade!
Oh, look
How do you feel about this match?
Swap. My suspicions were confirmed.
What is that?
Alternate, the blonde.
Number 5.
What you guys didn't know about was a legitimate secret alliance in the house called the Brigade that was formed between Matt, Enzo, Hayden, and Lane. They had this alliance airtight the entire season, and nobody knew.
Then why are you here, Matt?
Yeah, this is the fun part. This is what I was going to talk to you about.
Is that the Brigade completely turned
on
you.
me, right? I know.
I mean, at the end of the day, Reagan and I were both entirely disposable to you. You were going to be loyal to the Brigade to the end.
I mean, it was a Final Four deal.
I am very upset with Matt that he didn't tell me about the brigade situation. And this is analogous to the lie about Stacy. So now you have 3 people in the final 3 who have never once been on the block and felt like they were ever a target.
So I suppose this is a segue into this. So part of a sympathy strategy used, in hindsight that was not very nice, was that my wife is perfectly healthy and happy.
That's horrible.
I've been told how horrible it is.
Do you feel bad at least?
Yeah, I do, of course. I mean, it's not good to, obviously.
I was really hoping to come to the jury house and find out Rachel was pregnant. So.
She's been drinking wine like normal, so I think she's okay.
Just days ago, they gathered to debate the merits of the final 3.
Guys, there's 3 people left. Hayden, Lane, and Enzo.
That's a grenade.
Season of the Brigade. I think every single person evicted this season was a Brigade casualty, myself included.
Absolutely.
Literally, they got lucky. They slid through and literally floated by because we were too busy taking each other out and let them make it to the final 3.
Did they get lucky?
No, they didn't get lucky. If they were so strategic, why did I win 2 HOHs?
You don't have to be good in competitions if you have the vote.
4 people does not control the votes.
It's not 4 votes, it's 7
It's 7. They bring people on board with them.
First off, who started the alliance? Enzo says he was the brains, and you're saying you were the brains. Who?
So, we all started an alliance, but all of the minutiae and details was my orchestration. Yes. I would love to hear anybody who has a reason Enzo should win $500,000 because I'm drawing a blank on this one person.
I honestly do. You cannot argue with his social game. This jury can sit here and say that at one time or another, they had a relationship with Enzo in the house. Nobody ever took the initiative to get rid of him because everyone liked being around him.
Out of the 3 people remaining, Hayden is hands down the strongest in individual competitions.
Competitively, Hayden, it's a no-brainer. He blew the other 2 guys away, and he played the game. He charmed us with his flowing locks and golden tan and all-American good looks, and we believed him when he said he cared. He made me feel completely comfortable and confident that, you know, brigade, all this and that, when he was turning on me. That's a social game. That is making me feel one way but doing something else.
I would disagree. I don't think Hayden had good gameplay at all. I think he was manipulated by everyone that he formed alliances with and that they told him what to do, and he did it. I think strategically Lane played the best game. I don't think that there's a single one of us in this jury that can say that they are like legitimately pissed at any move in this game that Lane has made.
Lane was nice. He didn't lie. He didn't play a dirty game to make it to the final 3. But this is Big Brother, not Big Clergyman. I think that he landed in a good alliance, and beyond that, I can't say that he did anything other than not talk bad about people. It will be nice to see them squirm because these are 3 players who never had to squirm once. For that reason alone, I want to see them wiggle around a little bit.
I agree.
In just moments, Hayden and Lane will battle it out live in the final round of the Head of Household competition. Well, for the final time this season, the power is up for grabs. 250, which means congratulations, Hayden. You are the final. All right, Hayden, listen up. It is now up to you to decide who you would like to evict and who you want to take to the final 2. I'll be back in just a few moments for your decision, Hayden.
Right.
This is a $500,000 decision.
Yes, it is.
Are you ready to make it?
I think so.
Well, then please stand and cast your vote to evict.
With that being said, Enzo, I'm sorry, man. I have to evict you. I think you're guaranteed 25 people out there.
You're ready for
Hey, Enzo, I love you, dude. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Dude, were you gonna evict me?
Oh, I thought you were going to evict me because I thought you were thinking I was going to evict you earlier.
In a few moments, you're going to be forced to vote for a winner of Big Brother without revealing who you're going to vote for. How hard of a decision is this going to be for you?
It's going to be hard, but I gotta take what they say. I want to hear what they both have to say with all the questions. I'm going to take everything into stride.
Oh, so that's good. You haven't made up your mind yet.
No, not yet. No.
Final thoughts, Enzo?
This was awesome. I love CBS. I can't wait. I can't wait for this party tonight. I'm dirty dancing with every one of you guys that are at this party tonight. I'm having such a good time. I congratulate. I thank you guys for making me here. I love it. I love it. Thank my parents for making me. I love this experience. I really do.
Welcome back to the season finale of Big Brother. The fate of the final 2 now rests in the hands of the jury. Please welcome. As you can see, there's only 6 of you right now. That's because the 7th member of the jury was only evicted moments ago. Juror number 7, come on out. And Enzo is sitting there with you guys because just moments ago, Hayden won the last HOH competition. It's now time for the jury to choose between the 2 of you, but before they do, you each have one last chance to tell them why you deserve to win Big Brother. Hayden, you're first.
Your job here is to decide the winner of Big Brother. The winner should be the person who played the game the best. Lane is a great guy. We both played a great social game. We had an amazing alliance. But the bottom line is, when it comes down to competitions, I won 5 competitions. Lane won 3, and I feel like I deserve to win this game. I really do. I played a good social game, and I was competitive when it mattered. In the house, I was a genuine guy. I treated everybody with the absolute respect that they deserve. The bottom line is, if you're voting on who the best player is, it's me, and I really do believe that. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Hayden. Lane, your turn.
Well, I want to tell you, thank you for an amazing summer. I had a blast. I played this game to every aspect. I played it to socially, competitively, friends, staying in the background sometimes when I needed to. And, I don't think this whole game is about winning, the most competition. Smart people, you love Big Brother, and, I know you'll make a good decision, and thank you.
Okay, jurors, it is time to vote for a winner of Big Brother. And with that, the voting is now complete. Andrew, let me turn to you. After you got home and you got to see all the back episodes and catch up, what was the most shocking thing to you that you saw?
First of all, there was a lot of lies in the house, obviously, and everyone knows of Matt's wife's lie. But I've got to be honest with you, I'm also a podiatrist, which is a foot doctor, Enzo. And the correct way of saying the word is malaria ostosis, not malaria otosis. So we got to make sure that everyone knows.
Time out.
Yes, sorry.
Matt's wife's a lie.
The two guys in the house and Enzo are hearing this for the first time. Tell them what you realized.
Oh, sorry. The Matt's lie about his wife was not real. She's healthy, thank God, 100%, and he just made it up to make it up.
Yeah, I had no clue. I thought it was all legit. Matt, you're an actor, dude. Nice work.
Oh, he's getting a compliment from you,
I had no idea.
Make up a lie about your dog. Don't make up a lie about your wife. Come on, not a disease with your wife.
Matt, I think it's only fair to turn to you. Any remorse for making up that lie?
No remorse for the lie in the sense that it was strategic. I'm remorseful that, people that I considered friends of mine and that I grew to care about were hurt. From a strategic standpoint, truth be told, it was to garner sympathy votes if I made it to Final Two. And I had Kathy, Rachel, and Brendan all telling me to my face that if for no other reason than Stacey, I'd have their votes in the end if I made it there. So it's like, it worked, but I do feel bad. I hate hurting people's feelings, and I didn't want to do that, and I didn't think I'd even really care about people, and that happened much after the lie.
Okay.
And thank you for the correct pronunciation if I ever need to do this again, which I don't think I will.
What does the future hold for the two of you?
I love Vegas so much, but I love Brendan way more, so I'll probably move to UCLA.
It is finally time to crown the winner of Big Brother. Hayden and Lane, I'm about to reveal the jury's votes. The winner will receive $500,000, and the runner-up, $50,000. You will need at least 4 votes to win. Lane, Hayden to be the winner. Hayden, Lane, Hayden goes to Lane. Gentlemen, your brigade brother Enzo has cast the deciding vote, and the winner of Big Brother is, congratulations, Hayden. Come on out, we're all waiting for you. Welcome back. Hayden has just won Big Brother, but there's another prize to get to, $25,000 for America's favorite house guest. Congratulations, Brittany. Good night, everybody.
What are you going to do with all that money?
I'm going to help out my mom and sister pay off a student loan, pay off her student loan. I'm going to snowboard a lot this winter. See that?
What's up with your showmance?
My showmance. Everybody's asking me that.
Yeah.
My
Did you look up? Like, you just looked around to see where she was. Did you just look around to see if she's listening?
No, I didn't. All right. Kristen's great. Like I think she's a great person, great girl. We get along well.
Mm-hmm.
She's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Pretty hot.
We'll see what happens. I don't know.
About it.
Do you think if Enzo would have gone to the final two, he would have won?
I don't. I think that Enzo is going to lose in the final two, regardless of who he went next to.
It was definitely way different than I expected it to be. I had no idea that I would fall in love. And I had no idea that everyone in the house would dislike me this much.
Really thrilled. So I have to ask you, I'm not going to mind my own business here. I want to know, do you love Lane a little bit?
I love Lane a lot. I love Lane.
As more than a friend?
No, he is just my friend, but yes, I love him. I adore him. I think he's a great guy. I hear that a lot, but there he is. Speak of the devil.
Now, I gotta ask you, why did you vote for Lane? Why didn't you vote for Hayden?
And so I voted based on a social game, and I thought Lane, in the long run, played a better social game.
Better socially. Do you think you liked him better than Hayden?
Yes.
Well, I'm obviously going to agree with everything she says because she makes some very good points. I mean, it really did boil down to social game. And when Reagan came in the house and informed me that Hayden and Enzo had made up these nicknames behind my back and were, talking behind my back, I don't think that's a very good social game.
At the end, he definitely did dominate. He won a lot of competitions at the end. So to me, he deserved it. That's why I voted for him.
In fact, the reason I voted for Hayden over Lane, the only reason, is because when Lane was telling me the same things Hayden was telling me, Lane was kind of avoiding me and kind of skirting around it. Hayden looked me right in the eyes and said, "Brigade all the way."
My determining factor was the closeness that I have with Hayden.
You're going to have to answer the question, what big, bold, unexpected moves did you make to get to the end of the game, and are you here to win $500,000 or to give it away? He was here to give it away.
Now, in terms of, let's get on the topic of Brittany, obviously you guys developed a really close friendship in the house. Now, if she weren't engaged, would she have been someone you'd possibly wanted to pursue in the house?
We still think that engagement is gameplay. I think it's fake.
You think it's fake? Okay.
I haven't bitten to that rock that was on her finger, but I think Big Brother gave her that, and she was a saboteur. We'll see, and I'm sure Nick is going to hit me in the face with a 9-iron. So,
yeah. So do you think you get that spark or anything?
Maybe, but I told her straight up front she has no chance with me from day one. So if she tries to come back, I'm going to shoot her down again.
Okay, so that's kind of the strategy, Play hard to get.
Exactly.